Hey, Fabian. Hey, Angelica. Bree is coming, and I believe Erin is coming. Hi, Watchdog. Hi, Rosanna. Hi, Judy. Bree and Erin are coming, and they're going to run this live because I've got to get ready for some more pre-op testing. So they'll be here in just a second. Hi, Luna. Hi, Sarah. 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 Wait. Sorry, had to find my way back. Hey, Kimmy. Bree and Aaron are coming, and I think they're going to run the live because I've got to get ready for testing. There's Bree. Okay. All right.
Hold on 1 second. Let me go inside because it's kind of loud out here.
Bree, why don't you get in the big box? You or Aaron, if you want to. I'm going to mute.
I just put Brie in the big box.
I'm not alive. Okay, let me go inside. These kids are swimming, so shoot, I'm about to get in that. They got a water slide. What's wrong? Go use. Yeah. Hold on. I want to go inside. No. Oh, you're bad. Don't do that. That's bad. You're gonna cut your. Get over there, crazy butt. I'm so cute. Okay. Jesus. Trying to put their fingers in the fan.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Hey, Nanies.
I haven't seen you.
Oh.
Hey, Tiff. Hey, Erica.
Okay. What are
Hey,
you doing?
Belinda.
You're supposed to be sleeping. Hi. Now,
We're
why is it
running
so
the
freaking
live
hot?
because Sheena's doing some testing. Hey, Adrian.
Yeah. Like and share the live. I'm getting to a quiet place.
Hey, Mac. Marie.
Oh my god, y'all. I'm so full.
I'm sorry if we pulled you away from Quads Live.
I know it was so exciting and entertaining. Just window licking. I think most people were. I think when I was window licking, there was like 8 people in there. Like, imagine coming live to scream your story of lies to the same 8 people you probably already told them to on the phone. Like,
She was lying again.
same old with her.
She's lying again. I don't know. I mean, most of you guys were in the live yesterday, but I was questioning. I said, hey, why is your husband having to go to a methadone clinic? Why can't he just get prescribed Suboxone, considering you're a CNA? And now she's saying, Aaron's against Matt. Matt saves lives, blah, blah, blah. No, I was questioning why you can't get the resources at home. But once again, she's twisting the narrative, making people think I'm against Matt. No, just so everyone knows, I got Ethan on Suboxone. I got my bestie that she said that why is she against it with her bestie struggles? Honey, I got Ethan on Suboxone. He'll jump up here and tell you guys. So quit twisting and lying on me.
Also, I love how she says this, but let's not forget, Quad has mocked me, my recovery, and my arrest so many different times in so many different ways. So I don't want to hear her crying. I don't want to hear it.
I want to know how long this is going to go on for. But the best part is, one of those replay things made a little clip of me and her. And so I clipped the part where she said she was going to hop on a plane. Well, at the end of her little threat, she talks about my husband. So now I'm going to talk about hers because she talked about my husband. So I guess it's fair, right? Right? Now I could talk about her husband.
Exactly.
I found his TikTok, and he just lays there and raps.
I think she actually likes when people talk about her husband because then she gets to go on live and be a victim. She loves being a
Yep.
victim. I
Yep,
mean,
she talked about my husband.
her whole
She's
personality.
googling my husband.
Yep. Also, didn't we, like, as a joke, I think I was Ethan or something, said, like, oh, are you, I don't know, said she's probably taking her husband's medicine. Now she's saying we said she's over medicating him. Did
Oh
we
no,
say
I think
that?
she's no, I think she's straight up. I think she's taken his medicine.
Right, that's why I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. Erin said, I think you're taking it, not over medicating him with it, so.
Yeah, like everything we say, she twists, and we have a
Mhm.
full copy of our lives. I'm a mod for Sheena, so I get a copy of every live that Sheena has. You're a mod for
Also,
Sheena.
Also, I'm not home right now, so I can't pull it up, but I will. When that whole thing happened with Nicole's husband's gravestone and shit, she's saying that like we only cared because we didn't want to get shit for it. No, 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 no. I have messages between me and Pink because Pink's the one that brought it to the Discord and was like, she doesn't think this is okay, and it's because she was doing that for me because I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I really don't like this. Blah blah blah. Like, and I wasn't like, I don't like this because we're gonna be in trouble for it. No, so that's she's lying. I was not okay with it, and I mean, you know how I felt about it, about how
Yeah,
Flora
I
felt about
know.
it. She's full of
Hey,
shit that we were
Bethany.
like, oh no, we're gonna get in trouble. Like, she's full of shit. She was mad because we didn't support that at first.
Yep.
She's full of shit. And she even talked about, like, she posted these DMs between her and Amelia, and the funny part about it is she's talking mad shit about Nicole being like only she never got married again because she wouldn't be able to get benefits. Like, she's mad talking shit about her, and I love when people post things that incriminate themselves. It's so funny to me.
Right. And honestly, who cares if Nicole is getting spousal benefits? They're not that much. Like they're not like military benefits are like I think they're like a lump sum. I don't think they're even like that much. Like she's
I did,
acting like
Luna. I actually reached out to Nicole too, and I apologize. I went straight to Nicole and was like, "I'm so sorry that this happened." So Quad is full of shit, full of shit.
oh,
Like, not,
I
yeah,
apologized. I apologized to Nicole. I said I'm sorry and I wish I never defended Quad. I
right.
really I really do wish I never did.
I know, but that
I
first day, that's why it's so shocking to me that she's trying to say that, we really did support it. We just didn't want to get shit for it. That's bullshit. Because I messaged Nicole like literally moments after the post was made.
I remember you did.
So, and Nicole even said that on a live. So she's full of shit. But Quad, she gets very confused with almost everything in her life. It seems like she can't keep up.
Do you think it's the Ambien or do you think it's like the genetic genes cuz we know, what unfortunately happened to her sibling. Do you think that there's something like
I really
in
don't
like the
know. I really don't
genetics?
know.
Because I don't think she's all there.
I don't know what it is. That's why for a while I tried to give her grace because of that, because I feel like she's not the brightest crayon and whatever. But anyways, I don't know. But it could be an am. I don't know. I don't know. But it's
I'm
annoying
starting
as
to think
fuck
it's
though.
genetics.
I think she's getting. Oh, that's true, Kimmy. She could be getting stuck at home brain. That's a thing. Might be. Well, if she's got stuck at home brain, she needs to get off the internet and I don't know, get out the house so she can get unstuck out of home brain because that shit's annoying.
Go mow the grass.
For real. Good morning. Morning. Okay, finally these kids woke up, so I have a room to go in that's quiet and not has SpongeBob or fucking Baby Shark in the background.
What'd you say, shark guy in the background?
Yeah, Baby Shark. All right. All
Hello.
right.
I was saying that because I feel like when COVID was happening, I stayed home because I didn't want to go anywhere. And then it just became habit of just staying home and literally just doing all pickup orders and not going to the grocery store, nothing like that. And I know it was affecting my mentality and I was changing mentally. So I feel like she just needs to go somewhere and live life, even if it's like going to the movies one day or doing something to exercise her brain outside of the house and getting that other interaction with other humans. But
Yes. There was
that's just
somebody
me
in
though.
this community that actually tried, like they were gonna pay for her a trip to go away for like a weekend. Um, but yeah, but I think she chose not to. She needs that. The girl needs it. Like, regardless how I feel about her, like being like that's shit. I needed it. I needed to get out the house. I'm so glad I work now. Like, I need to get out the fucking house sometimes. Like, and not just to mow the grass. I don't want to mow the grass, actually. I don't do that. Someone else does it for me. Quad enjoys that, though. That's like therapy for her, so she needs to go and do that more often. But I think she needs to venture off her yard. Like, she needs to get past the curb, you know?
I think that would do her a lot of good. And I don't know, maybe she does do it, but I feel like she doesn't. Didn't she say on
She
her
doesn't.
live yesterday that she never leaves her house?
Right. Not this summer. I don't know. I think just just stand by the curb, Quad, and just walk over it. Just walk into the street. Now, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not saying to walk into the street while traffic's coming, okay? Let's everybody calm down. Just look right, look left, look left, look right, do all of that and then just walk past the curb. It's kind of like walking past the shore into the ocean. I think it'll be very freeing for you. Go while it's raining too. Spin around a few times, dance in the rain. Look both ways. Make sure you look both ways. We're not threatening. We're not trying to make threats on like you. Like Miss the USA trained me how to unalive. Okay. Okay, soldier. Which thank you for your service. Oh, which by the way, Erin, did you want to say something about her service? What it allows you to do?
Oh, I know. Like I was really thinking about, our military, and I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really upset this happened, but I do have to thank her for fighting for my freedom to be able to troll her fucking brother and husband. Thank you. Thanks for fighting for my freedom.
Yeah. That's what you did. So don't
That's
complain
what you
about it.
did.
Especially when you push people to the point of insanity. Um Almost insane anyway. Nobody's making me go insane in this app, but it makes you want to almost like, dude, you don't shut the fuck up. And then don't want to bring this up because you brought it to me privately. Oh, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know whether it's foot, whether it's pink, whether it's quad. Stop trying to start shit from stuff that shit that was done or said over a year ago. Like, it's kind of pathetic.
God, yeah, let it go.
She drove me insane. That's why I am Sammy Sue puppet. I can see that. Quad is
Dude, so
oh,
somebody
go
told me
ahead.
that her husband was talking crap on me last night. He said he's going to rip me to shreds. Bro, you can't use your arms. What are you going to do? Chew on me?
That's what I thought too. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm going there cuz you talked on my husband. You googled my husband. I'll keep going. I'll make your fucking husband my stand-up comedy show. I don't care. Cancel me.
It's over here.
He can't use his feet. He's a quadriplegic.
No comment. I was gonna say no comments. Yeah. Hey, fans. Oh, I'm like trying to read the comments. Remember time
You're trying to compose yourself, Bree.
I know I am, because this is the thing. She is trying to like. First of all, when Amelia, I don't know where Amelia's at, but when she finds out Quad called her a fucking liar, it ain't gonna be good. Because Amelia, like me, don't like to be called a liar. So, but then again, Quad, you're such like like. I don't want to say this in a mean way, like. She might not even acknowledge you because you mean that. I'm trying not to be mean here, but like, you do see your 8 people in your live, right? You have 8. Like, no, I mean, I hate to say it, but nobody cares, and I don't even mean that in a mean way. I'm sure people do care. Some people in your life, maybe your 8 people care, but I think that the reason you don't have an audience is because, first of all, there's nothing really appealing there, and 2, because you cry and whine all the time, and people see the fuckery you do, but then you act like you don't do it. There's Amelia. Amelia, come clock this bitch. Amelia, she called you a liar. I'm trying to roll Amelia up.
I just invited her. I don't know if she can come up now, though.
I'm trying to provoke Amelia. If you're comfortable, please don't threaten people. Yeah. Hang on. Amelia, those messages are very, very bad. You said some really... Like, what the funniest part is the shit she was saying. Like, I'm sorry, but with the things Amelia was saying in that message, I'm sorry, but I do think Nicole's a gold digger. Like, but guess what? And that's fine. Hey, look, it is what it is. But also, Quad was saying things like, me, pathetic. Exactly, Amelia. Like, no one, I don't even think about her until she talks, but, or until someone tells me about her, until she's live, like, crying about something. But, she was literally saying, like, first of all, how would she know that Nicole has dated before. I mean, dated after her husband. So I don't know why. And look, I don't even like Nicole, but I'm going to low key kind of defend her here. Like, she was telling things to Amelia as if she knew. Like, she wasn't friends with Nicole or okay with Nicole at that point. She's all like, the reason that she hasn't been with anyone since her husband is because she's reaping the benefits. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, or maybe you're reaping the benefits. Maybe you never left your husband because you're reaping benefits. You don't have to work. You can, and y'all, you know what? I'm going to say this today on live. You know what she said? She's like, my husband keeps calling me, but he's inside. I know he's okay. I want to finish my points. Like, what if he wasn't okay? Like, you're reaping benefits too, bitch. You're getting paid to be his caretaker. I'm sure she gets something. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure she does. I think she said that before. So, but you're outside. Like, he's blowing. She said he kept calling her. That's why her live kept pausing or whatever. He kept calling her. Like, and he's like, he's inside. I know he's fine. Like, let me finish my points first, and then I'm gonna go check on. Like, what if he wasn't? Like, you. So don't talk about Nicole reaping benefits when you might be. I mean, you are reaping benefits yourself.
Did Quad actually think that I was going to spend any time on her? Like,
I'm like,
was I really supposed to go dedicate up my whole night to, like, you know, calling out, searching old Discord chats for fucking where we bitched out Quad over that fucking video? Like, no, I'm not. I forgot all about it. But what am I a liar about? What did I lie about?
Let's see. What did you lie about? I don't even. Wait, man, I wish I was at my house. Casey, where you at? We need you, Casey.
Those messages don't
Casey
prove.
can bring up all the clips because on her, she made 2 posts. Well, you seen she made 2 posts about you already.
Does she still have a shaky voice in the posts? She said, "This isn't my nervous voice. I've been talking a lot for 2 days."
Well, she's on day 3 of the Aaron Sweetheart Live.
She's been talking a lot for 3 days to 8 people. Imagine that. Like,
she's like,
with the same people she probably sits on phone calls with and says the same things to. Like,
I know that those messages don't prove that she knew that the fucking gravestone was at the end of the video, which is what she's been lying about.
She said that you're lying. Like, this proves that we didn't care. We didn't care that what was in the video. We just cared about us not getting like bitched at for, or like, and that's not true.
I don't
That's
care.
not true. We didn't
Even if that
agree with
was
it.
true, I don't give a fuck because fuck Nicole. Especially at the time, I didn't care. I didn't care about Nicole. I cared about other people getting attacked for it, and I really don't care what anybody thinks if that I think that.
Right, but
I
and
give a
not even
fuck.
just attacked for it because don't do that, but like talking about like other people who have deceased family members is what you cared
Yeah,
about.
and I was one of them.
Right.
I didn't want. I mean, I was really thinking of Crystal, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, and it's so funny. The message definitely proves that she didn't want to make that apology, and she was mad about it.
Exactly. I was just saying, I love when people post things that incriminate themselves.
She's like, I just felt like it was the right thing to do, so I apologized and took it down. It was up for way longer than fucking 15 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't
It was
like
up
half a.
most
It was like half a day.
exactly.
I could be wrong on that, but I don't feel like it was fucking 15 minutes. I feel like this was like an hours long situation that we had to deal with.
Yep.
But,
And I
you know.
wish I still had my account because I am I went back and forth with her and I was like, Quad, like this takes the focus off of what if Nicole did anything to you, you reposting this and like it's gonna take the focus off of it makes her the victim at this point now. It erases that. So I was having that conversation with her and I was and also other people had conversations with her, like Crystal and Sheena or whatever. And that's when she decided to. But she was not happy at first. And I wish I had those screenshots, but I do have the screenshots of Pink even coming back and was like, I'm so sorry, I tried. Why would she say that if her trying didn't turn out into a fucking shit show? Because Quad was like, oh my God, wow, unbelievable. I cannot believe this. I can't believe y'all aren't going to defend me and be blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not about not defending you. I just don't think that posting someone's grave is the best way to do it.
I
And
heard the replay last night. Maybe it was this morning. I don't know. And I was just listening to Keish, and I think she had the replay going. But I asked a question, and the way that she answered it just sounded like she was making it up on the spot. I'd have to listen to it again to
I
know what
wouldn't be
it was.
surprised.
But it was just so goofy.
Oh, Quad made up. Well, Quad does do that, make something. And you know what else she'll do? She'll be like, she'll start to answer and she'll be like, hold on. And then she like holds on for like 2 seconds and comes back and totally goes to another sentence because she doesn't know what to say. That's what she does. I've caught her so many times doing that.
Were we really friends with Pink and them by that time?
By
When this was happening?
when she did this? Yes, we were. Because I have messages between me and Pink where I'm like, Pink, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not okay with this. Yes,
He said,
because
that's
remember,
when y'all came and attacked me and over there about that video.
we didn't even attack her.
Always the
Well, you know
attacking.
what? If someone attacked her, what's crazy is that would be Pink, her bestie, because Pink's the one that went over there for me. I never asked her to, but I was like, I went to her and I was like, Pink, I don't know what to do about this because like this isn't okay. Like I don't like I'm gonna get the messages when I get home. I'm going home soon. And
Well, it would also make sense that I don't remember being friends with Pink because I was never friends with Pink.
exactly. Girl, be thankful because
So
let me tell
I don't
you,
know.
whoa,
I guess I don't
was
know.
I wrong about her? She is I mean, just think about it. But okay, so her, Cherry, and Pink were friends, and now Cherry's not friends with them, but Pink and Quad is friends. I'm sorry.
Did you
I
see
might have
her
had beef
blame?
with Cherry. I might have had beef with Cherry, but I would choose to be friends. Like Cherry seems like the more like reason than Pink. I mean, than Quad. Like, so now that makes me think like Pink might not. She might not be the brightest. Let me shut
And
up.
I mentioned something about Aaron having proof or Quad not having proof that Aaron was doing those things. She's like, oh no, I have the screenshots. We figured it all out. And I said, bitch, we already know that your detective skills are lacking. Remember when you thought Collage was the mole? Like, that's what we
Yeah.
really fell out
She
about.
said because
Remember?
Cherry, she blames everybody.
Yeah, then she
for
blamed Cherry,
something.
and then later on, Cherry was listening to the replay. And she was like, "It wasn't my fault; it was somebody else's fault." I was like, "Oh my god, y'all are all so fucking pathetic."
She
Well,
probably
then
is.
Oh
she
my
Yeah.
said
god!
she said that Ethan used that caption or whatever we use that caption on that old AI as a decoy. And
What?
Ethan's like, here's the, well, I posted the picture because Ethan was driving, but Ethan's like, I used my face because at that point, when that AI was made, it was roughly around the beginning of 2025 after the whole Resident Midnight fallout in 2024. well, the fallout with you guys when we were friends with Resident Midnight. And we did not know what Quad looked like. There was no filter slip, there was no real photos. We were still under the impression that she was a tiny brunette. Hence why the woman carrying the husband is a tiny brunette. We had no clue what the husband looked like. So Ethan, new to AI, just used a picture of himself with no tattoos because he just looked
Right.
like a generic white man.
It did look like a generic white man. And
Like,
wait, Pink and Ashley created so much drama. But
I
man, what was
didn't
I about
know
to
all
say?
the details of
Oh,
that
wait.
whenever I went to talk to Quad yesterday, but I did know the details of her in that fucking video with Nicole, and I heard her lie about it the night before, and I knew she was about to tell the same story to those people on that panel the next day, so I fucking
She was like,
stuck to
nobody wants to listen to me because Amelia screaming over me.
it. She's so boring, though. Like,
I know. So boring. That's why. Let me
she's
see if my
vanilla,
mom's ready to bring me home. Get those
vanilla
things.
Quad.
Right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I do believe that Quad is absolutely a little cuckoo. She's crazy. But she's very boring. She's also boring because she just repeats the same shit and cries about the same shit, which is pretty boring. Again, 8 people. I mean, it was consistent. She stayed with 8 people, so that's something. Hold on, let me see if she's ready to bring me home because I need to get these posts. Mom.
Y'all, I just did. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it right now.
I can't wait. Is Aubrey awake yet?
It's
Huh?
only 3 o'clock, so probably not for a few hours.
Probably. Yeah.
Damn it.
It's okay. Y'all need to get a car soon. But I don't wanna just get any car, like I wanna get a Jeep, so oop, I'm saving. Saving to put a down payment. And my car my dad well, I'm not gonna say anyways. Okay, let me go back in the quiet area. But man, I wanna let me go grab that post.
you did great up there, Amelia. Like, you're very well spoken and calm, and just her backtracking, and she had no proof to produce. And I know that you were confused when she was like, Aaron posted my brother. Like, yes, I did post a new one because she keeps on accusing me of this old one that Ethan has admitted to. It's Ethan's old account. Ethan, later went on panel and was like, yeah, like it was an old troll account I had. But, I basically said, here, you want to blame me for this? Here you go. But I would do it accurate. And I made her look like a swollen pig, but I made sure that her brother looked accurate and happy. And I made him look as nice as possible. I did not, degrade him in any way. But Quad kept on poking me. You
It
want to say
sounds
I'm
like
making an AI?
she wanted you to do something so that she could cry about it and call you out.
Exactly. Just like
Exactly.
she likes when people talk
Exactly.
about her. I think she loves when people talk about her husband actually. She
She's
loves it.
always
You
said
want
people are obsessed with her. It's like, girl, you are the last person that anybody would want to be obsessed with. That's so
I
weird
know.
to say.
It,
While she follows Brie and Sheena and you around everywhere y'all fucking go, just in the comments with some bitter ass fucking butthurt comments about y'all. It's so stupid. And I've kept my mouth shut for a long ass fucking time about it. And I just didn't want to anymore. But also because she was trying to
I just
cancel
think
Sheena. She was trying to be like, oh, if you don't stop being friends with Aaron and shun Aaron like we all did for you for Madison, then everybody's not going to like Sheena anymore. The fuck,
that's not
bitch?
gonna happen. People love Sheena even
Absolutely
when they
not.
hate her.
Well, here's the best part about Madison. So Madison had my phone number. I blocked her after the whole Sheena thing. I do not agree with that. That is disgusting. I did not block her on TikTok. I just don't block people on TikTok. Quad wanting to bring Madison back, you know, embracing Madison. Madison messaged me and said she still chooses me. So, Quad, you can't even get Madison to shun me.
Wow.
And I got proof of that. I got proof of that in my inbox.
Quad was acting like she
So,
had done something so nice for Sheena by taking up for her, and she had done the right thing, and that's how, you know, it was like she was acting like her convictions really made her made the right decision. But really, what happened when she found out that Madison had posted Sheena's grandbaby, she was like, "Well, Sheena does bad things too, so whatever Sheena, she probably did something to Madison." She didn't start fucking feeling bad for Sheena till everybody else did, till she realized that's what she
exactly.
was doing. She's such a fucking fraud.
She didn't care.
It was so funny at one point. She kept saying she was lying, and I was like, "You're lying, you're lying." She was like, "You won't let me finish. You won't let me finish." I was like, "Well, you know, most people don't like tell the story." She was acting like as if she was to continue the story that the lie would change in it. And I said to her, I said, "Well, most people don't start stories and like lie and then reverse it and go back." She said, "I'm not reversing anything." Like it completely went over her head that I was like saying that if she were to continue her story and reverse the lie, that wouldn't make any fucking sense. She acted like I was accusing her of reversing something. It was just so ridiculous. Like, God. I'm not reversing anything. I was like, oh my God, I know you're not. Like, over the head.
I want to focus in on this one message between y'all. Hold on.
I didn't even read them all. I don't care.
Okay, this one's really actually important because, like, she incriminates herself. Like, look, I want y'all to see this because remember, she said she was the one, you know, that decided that she wants to blah blah all of that. Amelia said, "No apologies needed. We
Didn't she come
we
in a
love you, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay." Look at this. I am not. I am making an apology I don't mean, and that is hard. like,
yeah.
like what? like, I am making an apology I don't mean, and that is hard. That proves that we're telling the truth that you didn't want to do it. Like,
Then why
oh my
apologize if you
god.
don't mean it?
Exactly. Like, thanks for telling on yourself, Quad. Like, Amelia's not the one who posted this, so how she feels about Nicole don't even fucking matter. Like,
I was nice to her because wherever we had just previously argued with her, obviously there's more context to whatever happened before she came into my DMs. Notice we had never DM'd before either. She, you know, comes in saying sorry and this and that, and I think she had been crying or something wherever we were at before. Do y'all remember what Discord we were talking in at that time?
lies and deception, maybe?
Mm.
I don't know. What do you think? Is that what
I
we're.
don't
Oh,
know.
we might have been in a group. No, we weren't in a group chat. It was lies and deception. Because we weren't in a group chat because she wasn't. Remember, we voted, like, and she wasn't voted into, like, the top, whatever. We called it. What did we call it then? HQ.
It was
She
HQ.
was not voted in. She was voted to not come in there. And I wasn't the one of
Instead,
the people that
instead
voted
Beth
against.
was. We brought Beth in.
No,
Exactly.
I think at that point, because I was still in the server, there you guys had the server with the little koala.
That was the FBI.
It
Just
was
what
the
we call
koala, and then there was like the one room for the misfits, like, and that's where like Wild One was in and Foot,
Oh, there was that
and
too, but there
that's
was also lies and deception. That's the one where we made. Y'all weren't in there for that long, but that's where y'all's friendship started. Like, that's where y'all got into a conversation about Rez and the pew pews. That was in lies and deception.
oh, that's
I
yeah,
still
that's where
have
like
access
she
to
was
that.
arguing with Sheena about what gun was what pew pew was what. Yeah, I remember
Oh,
that
mm.
with Rez and the
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, I'm trying to get the other.
I just realized this is Sheena's live. Hi, Sheena.
She's getting some kind of medical
She's getting
thing.
8 EKG
Yeah.
thingy.
Mm.
Because she has fake medical conditions, Amelia. Sorry, I'm trying to get my minions to send me the things I need, and they're not doing it fast enough. Those little minions. They're just not fast workers.
But I remember I posted because after I created the video, it downloaded into my phone, and I posted the finished product in the Misfits part of the server, not the Misfits server, but the Misfits part of your guys' server. And I was like, forgive me, guys, but I'm going feral. And, of course, dead silence. But Quad loved it. She saw it. We all watched it together from start to finish. So I don't know why she says she didn't watch it. But,
Because it makes her look innocent. She wants to just make some shit up to make herself look not as bad, so that she could be able to call Sheena out on what Sheena had done. Because how can you call someone out when you've done the same thing before?
I fucking love Kimmy. She's at the store right now, and she's like, I heard Bree say minions, and I came to the Discord to look.
And I love how she keeps saying baby brother, baby brother. Like, wasn't he a fucking adult? Like, I have 3 little
I
brothers.
guess-
I'm the
I
oldest
mean,
of my kids. I don't.
I
I
guess
never
I've heard
say-
people say baby brother before, but yeah.
say you can say your little brother like they're younger than you. But
she said he was, I think, 29, and it was like Christmas or something.
yeah, I just don't call grown men babies. He's your younger brother. He's your little brother.
He's a baby.
My baby brother. She's trying to compare it to Sheena's grandbaby being shown. That's
Yep.
what I feel like.
And she just,
She's supposed to
oh my
keep saying
god.
baby.
She is really K Mac, what's up? She wait, is that my face? Oh no, I'm like, did I turn the camera back around? She's really good at well, she's not really good at it. She tries to be good at it because I mean nobody fall luckily not many people fall for it. For some reason, Pink Sand seems to really fall for it, which is but you know one thing I noticed about Pink Sand, she attracts like perpetual victims and misfits, yeah. I mean, if that's what she, by all means, do your thing. Do your thing, chicken wing. Okay. Okay, I finally got the post. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I mean, have you not seen any of this, Amelia?
Uh-uh.
Oh wait, wrong one. Since a few of you wanted to lie about that video I reposted almost 2 years ago, Amelia, maybe I will start with our DMs about the situation first since you wanted to twist the narrative and act like y'all were disgusted. Yeah, let's start with ours.
Oh,
Big
I'm
baddie.
so fucking
Since
scared.
a few... Oh,
But
she
she doesn't show the group chat
So
where we did
that's-
bitch her out for it before that. And she was mad that we didn't have her back. She threw a fucking fit.
Exactly.
And then that's why she came in and apologized to me in my DMs.
And
The
that
fuck?
happened in Pink.
What was she apologizing for if she hadn't just blown up on us?
Exactly.
Twist what narrative? Like twist a narrative. All I did was say is like you knew that the graves. The reason I went in there was because she was lying about knowing that the gravestone was in the fucking end of the video. That's how it all started. And I'm not lying about that. Well, I'm not lying about anything, but I didn't even go into the situation remembering that she was mad that we didn't have her back in that situation. I just remembered it as I was talking to her.
Oh, that's also.
how
I'm
am
so
I
glad you
fucking
said
lying?
that. So, for the longest time, she.
You're cutting out.
So what?
You're cutting
I'm saying
out.
like she's saying like for the longest time she always still cutting out.
A little bit, but go ahead.
Better.
Yes.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
So for the longest time, she's been. Remember, she honestly never stood up for me, never did this. But so now, if that's what you think is true, that we never stood up for you. That means that when all that happened, that we weren't okay with it because we wouldn't be supposed like that's how she considers it, not standing up for her when really we just were trying to do the right thing. But so you can't say that, but then on the other hand, being like, oh, we were all cool with it and was like, oh yeah, we don't care at all. you know, that was totally cool that was posted, and you should leave it up and like make up your mind. But here's her saying she's sorry.
It was just funny that she acted like it was her decision only to take that video down. And that's just not true. Like, we had to talk to her about
Exactly.
it.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I am sorry. What are you sorry for?
What? Yeah, what are you sorry for?
She has to sit down and think about it. And that was the next message was the one that where Amelia said, "No apology needed. We love you. And I just wanted to make sure you're okay. I am not. I'm making an apology I don't mean, and that is hard, lol. But I don't want someone doing that to me, so I am wrong for reposting." So she wasn't sorry. I was really
Cutting out again. You're cutting out bad.
Man,
You sound like
she wasn't
Stephen
comprehending
Hawking.
for quite some time. What the fuck? Maybe because my phone's about to die. Let me see. Let me go charge. Charger.
Lala.
Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be in transit on my way home.
Okay. Hey, a cat just went in my room without permission. Who's in there?
Are the
Get out
comments
of there.
off? Or did everyone leave us?
Shit, I don't know how to turn them on.
I don't either.
Bree, can you turn the comments back on? Toko, come on, I don't want you in here right now. Come on.
Okay, there we go. I was like, I was like, why are we in trouble?
Quad live still.
I didn't know she was live in the first place.
Yeah, she was live talking about how she's gonna share all DMs
I'm
and
sure she was
This
just
is
umming it. She was just umming it up over there.
yep.
Um.
They were off. Aaron is wait. They were off.
oh, that's my friend. That's my
Oh,
real life friend. Yeah.
because of the picture. What picture?
Llama Del Rey, that's hilarious.
Yeah, this is day 3 of cancel Erin. She needs a community to stick by her and get rid of me, get me off the internet. I'm
Whatever,
like,
right? Her voice is awful.
I'm not even on that much. Like, I literally, honestly, I just go on when Sheena's on. And I mean, if it's a problem and Sheena doesn't want me on, I'll just not go on. I'll just text Sheena. Yes, Coco, we are roasting Quadra. I think she's live day 3 of Cancel Aaron Sweetheart with her 8 viewers.
Aaron, did you watch the show Umbrella Academy?
No, my husband did.
I heard that it's supposed to be coming back for the last season already. Well, you know, it's Gerard Way's comic book.
Yeah.
I just heard that the last. Well, I know the last season was terrible. The way it ended was awful. Spoiler alert. But
Mhm.
I think that they're redoing like an animated version for another season. So I'm excited to see that. Maybe it'll be better than the last live season. I'm looking at.
Adrian.
Hmm.
Oh, go
Okay.
ahead.
Oh no, no, you're fine. I'm gonna
Oh,
be
no.
muted until I get
You're
home. It's
fine.
not that far. I live like 7 minutes from here, and then when I get home, I can actually play like certain things on my computer. But so I'm just gonna be on mute for like 10 minutes.
Adrian, does she still have Cat Piss Alley on panel?
Cat Piss Alley. I don't even know who that is, but
Allie
that's
was up
funny.
there.
Do you know who
That
that is?
It's
Allie.
ours.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, I wanted to ask y'all a question.
What's
I
up,
know
Case?
So
something.
I went over to Quads a few minutes ago, and I'm going to ask y'all what I asked her basically. Is there any way that y'all would want to
No.
fight it out, talk it out,
No, we
scream it
heard
out?
you.
No, I would rather her just like shut the fuck up and move on with her life. Like
Because we don't
I
care
want her
about
to
that.
be. I want her to
hey
have a
K
happy
Mac,
life. I want her to stop paying attention to what these people are doing over here. Like, just well, it would never get better. She's never going to change. She was like this when we were friends with her, girl. Like, we
Yeah.
would have to be like we argued with her a lot when we were friends, and it was like, what the fuck again? You know, like, damn, it was just annoying. And so, I certainly don't think that there. I've barely spoken to her since we fell out with her with the mole situation when she thought it was collage. And how long ago was that?
Yeah.
Almost a year. No, it has been a year because it was around July 4th.
Oh wow,
K
yeah.
Mac, go to my story, K Mac, like on this account, click my story. She
Okay.
straight up threatened my life the other night. Like
She said Aaron must
threatened
have
my
forgot
life.
that I was trained to unalive people.
Oh
And that
wow.
she was going to go to Vegas, or I'm lucky that she didn't catch a flight. So no. Like, and she's been Googling my husband. She dropped that, but nobody's allowed to speak about her husband. So no, she is clinically insane. She brought this upon herself. She has lied on me. I had to dig up Ethan's internet sweetheart and drag him onto TikTok, even though he hates TikTok, and have him deal with the situation. I mean, she is a pick me, crybaby, whiny ass bitch that just wants attention. Like a month ago, she accused me of, I posted Morbid's opening, Sir Morbid X's opening for his show. And she said it was a threat to her. She said Sir Morbid's show opening was a threat to her. This is what we're dealing with.
How
Like,
is it a
yeah,
threat to her?
because I was licking a knife. Because he has a thing that said, at first it was Morbid is watching and then she will find you. And I was licking a knife. Now I'm just, it says Morbid is watching and then I lick a knife because he took the psycho part out of it. So like he put the grift train back on. So I'm like towards the end. But like literally, I was licking a knife. I filmed myself licking a knife last year and said that it was for transphobia, and I said my name was Caitlyn Jenner. Like it had nothing to do with her again last year. Like I have like this is like the thing. It's like the video footage of me licking the knife last year had to do with transphobia, and then on Morbid Show had to do with Morbid Show. Like
Yeah.
nothing to do with, I mean, Coco saw that last year too. Like, I mean,
I mean, I
no
believe
matter
you. I
what you
believe you.
post.
I think that
Yeah, like
Quad is okay. So, just from what I
Perpetual
can see from an
victim.
outside perspective, like maybe she's just got some unresolved issues with you guys. And
It
maybe
doesn't
if
get
we could
resolved
get
though.
to a
Okay, Mac.
place to where they could resolve, I don't know.
We tried. You
Okay.
should see. I'll read it when I get home, and I mean, you should see the letter. I can send it to you so you can understand. I wrote her a letter that I literally cried while writing. By the way, which fuck her now. I don't even give a fuck about her anymore at all. But I was so kind to her in this letter, and you should see how she responded to me. Like there is no resolve with her because resolving it would be like, Quad, you're right about everything. You did nothing wrong. We're horrible. We're terrible. We're a terrorist organization, basically. Like we are bad. We are the ones that were just. We did everything at all. Like you were a perfect human being since you've been on this. That would resolve it. And I'm sorry, but like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like if she one time, she used to
Well,
always tell me, "You owe me an apology." And I finally went for it. I was like, "What an apology?" I have the voice for it. I mean, I'm gonna sit down and think, girl, you've been doing me for hours, and
Stephen
then that was just that
Hawking,
day.
Stephen
I would owe her an
Hawking,
apology, but she couldn't even tell me. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong.
You sound good now, but you were Stephen Hawking a second ago.
But basically, she was just like, I have to sit down and think about it. Like, you have to think about what we need to apologize to you for. Like, you've been begging me for an apology for months, and you don't even know what the fuck you need an apology for. Yeah, that's called just want to be a victim for no fucking. Do you get what I'm saying, K Mac? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, how do you beg me for an apology and then not know what I need to apologize to you for?
Yeah. I don't
When
know.
here's Ryder, she can tell you about her situation because they did have an apology, and then she still comes after Ryder after she forgave her. Go ahead, Ryder. Take the floor, man. Wait, where'd she go? Did she not mean to come? Oh, accept. I thought I accepted her. Why is it not? Oh, Sheena's mute. I mean, Sheena's paused, so I can't let you up until she comes back.
Oh
Hopefully,
yeah,
she didn't like.
she's teacupping.
I was hoping that there would be a way to bring peace to the situation so we could de-escalate it
No,
instead of
she
it
likes
continuing to
this.
escalate.
Well, I don't plan on escalating anything. I don't. When I got off the panel with her yesterday, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
But then she went and made
Till
posts.
people just fucking reminded me. Thinks I was really going to spend. She went and spent all of her time, like, searching her old DMs for some shit, thinking that she's all high and mighty over there. When those messages prove nothing, and I've still lied about nothing.
Did
Yeah,
you
and
know
she
that, K
takes.
Mac? She went and posted all of their DMs. Like, not all of their
See, and I
DMs.
haven't seen anything. I don't know. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea about the history. I haven't looked at anything. I literally have no. I actually woke up and heard there was an issue, and that is it. And then I just went over there and I wanted to see if there was any way with her, if she would be in a place to ever want to de escalate the situation. And she actually said yes,
Yeah,
that
she's
she would.
lying. Okay, then
She would always
tell her to
work
come over
stuff
here
out.
then.
It doesn't. I don't want to talk to her. But y'all
I'll
can.
leave. I'm not
I'm
after the
saying that to
threat.
prove to K Mac that she doesn't want to resolve shit. Is
Oh,
basically what
okay.
it
I was gonna
says.
say, and especially when you were showing Amelia the her posts right before that, there were posts on her page about false police reports. I never said that I reported her to the police. I said that I went to Metro to see about my rights. I was scared that, I wanted to say, hey, so there's this unhinged woman, like, here's a flash drive with, what she said. Listen to this. Look at her page. She's got a whole homage to me. Look at this. Look at this. Like, here's a printout of this. Now, if she was to come to Las Vegas, as me as like a legal gun carrier, as a concealed carry, as this, and this, if she was to come to me and she was unable to leave my house because of I acted with lethal force, am I going to spend a night in jail? I was questioning my rights because we had a situation with two YouTubers out here like a year ago. I don't want to end up in jail because she decided to come here. I needed to know Nevada's law being stand your ground and castle doctrine, and she's over here twisting it that there was no police report. No, Quad, I'm not reporting you. I can care less about you. I was making sure that I could delete you and not go to jail because of your threats. That's what I was making sure of because you put the threat's recorded. I'm making sure that when you roll your husband up on the cargo, pack your ducks, come out here to show me your USA military training, that I can protect myself and not spend any time in jail. That's what I said. Replay the recording.
And I'm looking at it just from an outside point of view, thinking, damn, this is crazy. Like, how can we de-escalate this? If y'all are even in a place to want to, which it doesn't sound like you are at this point. And that's okay. I have
No,
people I'm not
when she
wanting
went
to.
this far, nah. Like This woman needs help. This woman, seriously, people were telling me that she was on a live talking about the way my mother parents. She was talking about my great grandparents. She was just talking about all kinds of stuff. She was Googling articles that my husband was in. She was
Were
gonna
y'all good
release it.
friends at one time? Were
Not I She was on the internet. I felt bad for her because she was a stay-at-home quadriplegic caregiver.
mm-hmm.
She's not like Sheena and I. I would never think about giving her a body part. I would never sit there and think about buying her a shark vacuum. I would never give her my Southwest miles, to fly her out to see me. She's not Brie. I would not offer to pay her court fines if she needed help with that. I wouldn't pay for her dog's vet bills if she needed that. I wouldn't, help her get out to Vegas if she wanted to visit me. So you can see that she's not. Yeah, there's online friends that I would seriously do stuff for, and then there's online friends that I'll chit chat with. But no, but I did tell her things like, yeah, hey, my husband's a recovered addict because her husband's an addict. So I'm going to share. I'm not embarrassed of that. But when she's going to sit there and hang that shit over my head to try to embarrass me, everyone on this app knows that I parade around with Ethan, who is a recovering addict, and I am so proud of that man. So you're going to try to sit there and throw in my face about my husband, and you're going to try to embarrass and shame me? No, bitch, try again. You're not going to embarrass and shame me. She wanted to, because I groom dogs. She's saying that I'm an anal gland popper. Groomers don't do anal glands, especially ones that work at animal hospitals. Vet techs and veterinarians do that. My finger does not go inside of a dog's anus. Try again. And also, shame on you for degrading anyone who works with animals. But that's right. You let both of your dogs die at home. Your dogs don't get vet care, Quad.
Mm,
So it's like there is no settling down. She has dug her grave.
I hear a lot of hurt and anger. Like I hear you. I hear you.
Well, I'm not hurt by her. I'm annoyed. I think that she has of this like dedication to calling out her ex friends that did her so wrong, and she's just like follows Brie and Sheena and Aaron around trying to find reasons to like get them canceled, and it's not going to happen. And she just would probably have a better life and enjoy life more if she wasn't following around people that she didn't like all the time.
You don't think that she possibly would be like, you don't think she wants to move on at all?
It
Like,
doesn't seem like it.
at
No,
all.
this whole
Okay.
past year that I haven't been friends with her, I didn't argue with Quad ever. Like we had a falling out, and I quit talking to the bitch. A lot of people on these, I never got on panels and talked about Quad mowing her lawn. I didn't laugh at the AIs. I was not around for any of that shit. If Quad was the topic, I was like, ugh, I wasn't around for it at all. But I ended up calling her out yesterday because she just keeps going and going and going, and it's so annoying. Even whenever people came together for the Mimi lives, for the cancel Mimi lives, she's like in other lives being like, yeah, well, it's not a safe space over there when all the pros and this and that, and Sheena's just as bad as Mimi. Like she just can't fucking keep her mouth shut about Sheena and Brie, and it's so annoying because like, girl, get over it, move on.
Ryder, tell your quad story so K Mac can understand how she
Because
works.
also that is ridiculous to say that Sheena is like Mimi. That's crazy. And Quad acts like she never did anything shitty to anybody ever. Like
Well,
just
okay, before
stop.
a writer starts, let me say this. Like, I have people, I'm sure that there's like that maybe I don't like, okay? And if their name gets brought up or whatever, even if it's later, like I would actually say something like, "Oh, they suck," or "They're a shitty human," but go ahead. Like or something, I might make a snide comment is what I'm trying to say. Is that possibly what you're hearing? Like
She
she's
is
just
like dedicating her time to actively always talking shit about Brie and Sheena. Always.
okay.
In
Well, see,
comments.
and I don't
That's
know
what
because
I
I
see
don't.
anyway.
I
You
in
don't know
fact
because
up
there's
until
only ever 8 people
recently,
on her live, and you're not one of them.
right? I'm not. I
It's
was
like I feel
blocked,
like
honestly.
Quad will purposely take the side of something that's so blatantly wrong just because it's against Brie and Sheena.
Yeah, I'm
No
telling you
joke.
what, I was in a group chat by accident because Allie, and she was in it, and she just left. She goes, "I can't be in there because she associates with Brie and them." I was like, "I don't, okay."
Well, okay, Ryder.
Um, okay, so I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible because it's well anyway, so when Quad was with Bree and them, there was conversations around in the CTW with her now friend and somebody else in the CTW that she neglects her husband, taking care of her husband. And so there was a conversation around that. And one of them asked, I wonder if her, nursing license or whatever is still valid or whatever it was. And so I said, I was like, oh, here it is, right? Because you can look it up. And I didn't know that, but um, I looked it up and because she had her whole name and whatever the fuck. So, hold on, give me a second.
I might teacup, but I'm gonna still listen. So don't think I'm not listening if I teacup.
I was teacupping to message my granny.
Oh, sorry.
I sent my aunt with some boxes of stuff for a garage sale a couple weeks ago, and one of the things in one of the boxes was this like vintage Japanese calligraphy set. And I just remembered weeks later, I was like, hey, I was trying to text my aunt about it, but I accidentally texted my granny, which then I had to explain to her the whole situation. I was like, did you bring that Japanese calligraphy set inside the house? And my granny's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because it had some ink in there that we didn't want exploding in the heat.
I got some exclusive footage of Quad in boot camp.
Okay, while we're waiting, Jesus fucking Christ, are y'all fighting with Boston still? Is
I'm not.
Boston?
I'm not.
He's always saying my name, and I just don't acknowledge it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm fine with her. I don't think
Okay,
she's on TikTok or I think she blocked me. I don't know. I don't know.
because good Lord Almighty.
What happened?
She's just holding. I don't know. I don't know. Boston has never been super nice to me anyway, but she's just. I don't know. I don't. I don't have my thoughts together yet to speak on it. She's just. She's holding me to a standard that I don't think is fair, and I don't understand what her problem is if she's not fighting with you because I haven't heard anything going on. I didn't know there was any issue. I thought everything had kind of resolved itself. I saw her like hanging out in y'all's lives and stuff. So I don't understand why she's acting like I have betrayed her or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
What is she expecting from you?
I don't know. And it's not like she and I were ever friends. Even when I wasn't friends with y'all, she and I were acquaintances at best. Like we weren't like friends, super friends. But if you go over on her YouTube, anytime I comment and stuff, she's just real fucking snarky to me. And I've let it go for months. And then today she's actually, I think it was today, she's actually making comments back to me saying stuff like, let me see.
Sorry, y'all. I had someone at the door, but I'll do it after KMAC's done.
Just, I don't know. She's just basically saying, you know, that I defended her, and I told her that I defended her one time because I thought the things that were being said about her were going too far, and I stood up for her, and I said, so I don't understand, like, why just because I'm friend, like, I don't understand, does she want me to hate y'all forever? Like, is that the acceptable thing that she wants from me? Because I think people evolve, people move forward. You know, I am a peace seeker if I can find it or have it. So I don't understand what the problem is.
You want me to tell you what I think the problem is? This is my theory, and I'm just going to go with it, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. So there's people, I'm not going to say names, there's people that were friends with us, or friends with some of us, that aren't friends with us anymore, or maybe they're friends with some of us, but some of us aren't. And a lot of them feel salty because some people that we weren't friends with at one point, we've now become friends with or forgiven, and they feel like, how dare them forgive those people, but not us? But it's a little bit different when you were friends with someone and they did some fucked up shit to you, and then you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so they become, they sometimes see us getting along with people that we all couldn't stand together. And they're like, oh, they don't want to be friends with me anymore, but they're friends with them. You know, that's my theory. I could be wrong.
And I think that is probably, I know that there's probably a lot of hurt there with Boston, but it doesn't involve me. Like, Boston and I were never more, like I said, than really acquaintances. So her animosity towards me now it's confusing to me, and I don't understand why. Like, I get, like, her and Cooks are, from what I can see, they seem to be pretty good friends, but just because I have a problem with Cooks doesn't mean I need to have a problem with her. And I don't understand why she keeps coming at me. And she just made a comment in saying something like, hold basically said that I was so disgusted about how they treated her, but now I'm such great friends with y'all. And what I don't understand, like I just said, is, am I supposed to hate y'all forever? Is that the appropriate response that she wants from me? Or can we not move on and, like, all be cordial and
Right?
friendly and
Because
whatever?
we never ever became close with her again. I'm telling you, that's what I think anyway. That's my theory. I could be wrong, of course.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like every day. It feels like anytime one of my lives gets posted, she'll say something, and she's always wanting my attention for this. And I don't know. It's weird to me because I've got to go from a level of acquaintance to being super angry, but that doesn't really you know what I mean? Like, you love and you hate, you like and you dislike kind of thing. Like, I'm not at that, like, I don't hate Boston. I really don't even dislike her. Like, she's just somebody in this community, like, that I know. She's not even, I don't know, like, I don't want to have this argument with her, and I don't want to have to be the person that has to, like, stick up for you guys, like, because that's not what I'm doing. Like, I see something, I say something, but if I don't see something, I don't know why I don't know why she keeps and this is another thing, like, she calls me the TikTok police. I don't think I'm that either. Like, it's not my job to go around and make sure that y'all are, doing everything right and following all the, what? No, like, that's not my job. I don't even want that to be my job. Sorry, I derailed this. Go ahead, writer.
No, that was my fault. I had someone at the door.
Yeah, don't mind Ryder. She's always like ruining shit and like derailing shit.
I love
She's a fucking
writer.
mess.
Don't stop bullying me. That's Milfy. Hey, random. Okay, so anyways, where I left off, they were having a conversation in the CTW, one with a CTW person and then the other with one of Quad's current friends, about how, she might be neglecting her husband because she's on live so much or on TikTok so much, yada yada, whatever. So they were like, I wonder if you know, her license is still active. Like, is she still allowed to be doing this? You know, whatever the conversation is. And so I popped in. I was like, oh yeah, it's still active. Um, and when I looked it up, I didn't realize that the address that was on the spot where it said her, you know, her license was active and stuff was her address. I thought it was like the nursing board's address because I never looked it up. And this was like 2 years ago, right, or more. So I dropped it in there, and you know, good old Bethy, she screenshot it, sent it to Quad, and Beth and Quad posted it on TikTok, unredacted, by the way, and was like, you know, Ryder doxed me, and you know, blah blah blah. And I didn't know because I didn't know this was her address. And so, you know, I immediately well, like a day later, maybe I immediately apologized, because I wasn't aware, and I don't, you know, I'm not going to dox anyone. And so I apologized. It took a while to get an actual conversation with Quad because we were reporting each other back and forth so much that we got each other banned. And so we finally had a conversation, and it was a good conversation. Like, we found some common ground. I apologized, whatever, and then we became friends. That's when Bree and us and Pink and all them, we all merged and became friends. Well, Bree and them fell out with Pink and them, and soon to follow was me, and that's when Quad started bringing that up again, which was fast forward 2 years, after we had already been friends, after we had already apologized and talked about it and moved on, and she had brought it up and said, it's okay, I know you didn't mean it, you apologized, and whatever the case is. And then she
Hey, when I get dropped
asked
off,
me, oh, is that
do
Steph?
not forget to text my sister about my Josh.
um
And
so sorry, Terry, Staff's talking to you. But yeah, so she was going on hour-long lives, talking about me, talking about that I doxed her, and calling for me to go over to her lives while they were all talking shit about me. She was in my DMs making fun of my
so
weight loss
hot,
surgery and that I'm
angry.
an alcoholic, and just a bunch, just talking shit about
Let me make sure
Sheena,
I'm muted.
talking shit about
Oh, I'm
Bree.
not.
No, talking shit about Bree, and mind you, I at that point I had been trolling Quad, saying I don't know who Quad is. I got everybody to start saying who's Quad, who is Quad, and
That's funny.
yeah, like I don't know that lady, because because the first time when we would go back and forth, like literally arguing with her is going in circles. Like she sends you in fucking circles. And I'm like, bro, I can't do it. Like, I'm not doing this for a second time. Cause that was what I told her. I said, look, we already talked. I already apologized. I owned my shit, and that's it. Like, I'm not doing this with you again. So like move on or shut the fuck up, like either one. So I started trolling her with that, like who's Quad, and even in in the messages, she like, if you see the whole TikTok messages, you can see that she's talking shit, and she's like fishing for me to talk shit back, and I'm just like, she brought up Sheena, and I was like, oh man, I don't know who that is, but she sounds like a badass. Just being like super
Yeah.
nonchalant, and like I have no idea what she's talking about. And so she literally like kept talking shit. That's when she made fun of my weight loss surgery, and she sent a big old fat lady gif, and she was like, oh, this is before surgery, I assume, and calling me an alcoholic and saying I do drugs or whatever, which is not true. And just a bunch. Um, this was maybe like 3 months ago. Yeah. So, and I never got an apology for that. Not one. But when I did what I felt was wrong, I apologized immediately. But the second time around, she was like, you only apologize because you didn't want to get CTW shut down for doxing and stuff. And I was like, that was never gonna happen. I mean, I put my messages about how I felt in CTW, which my private group chat, which consisted of Pink, Foot, Amy, Pure, or maybe not Pure at the time, and another person, and told them, like, you know, this was an accident. I feel horrible about it. Like, I would never intentionally dox anyone. And they were like, yeah, you know, I don't think you would either. You know, it's okay. Accidents happens. It looked like the board's address, you know, you know, whatever. Like, they were siding with me, you know. And the second time around, they were like, they let Quad lie on me. And so this is who we're dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if you apologize, she's gonna bring it up a year fucking later, 2 years later, and it doesn't matter because she'll spin it a different way every time. Like, she was very adamant that I only apologized to not get CTW shut down, and I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
It's
You
just
know?
a constant circle with her. It's a vicious circle.
Mhm.
That's the reason usually, like, we probably won't be live going over this a million times. She will, but because it
Yeah.
means so very little to us. She does not stop. And if for a little while it kind of did, and because of shit with her and Erin, now she wants to, like, come at everybody again. Even though Erin wasn't, she came after Erin for something that she did to her so long ago, and they were even, like, really close friends
They were
after the
super close
fact.
friends.
Like,
Well,
what
what's
the
great, I
fuck?
didn't do it. I
Yeah.
did not do. She's
Well,
coming
you know what
after
I
me for
mean?
something.
Like,
Yeah, but
but I'm talking about even the Instagram shit. Like, she
oh
tries to even
yeah,
say, oh, you doxed me. Bitch, you were her friend after that. Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
exactly.
up.
Yeah, and that
That's
was
what we're
the
dealing with, K-Mac.
yeah, that was an argument, like, that I was, you know, making after the second time around of her, you know, trying to drag me again over the doxing thing. Is like, you're mad at me for accidentally doxing you, but you were best friends with Aaron, who actually doxed you on Instagram.
Yeah. I don't know. It's, for me, it sounds like, okay, so if I was in this situation, and I kind of was, like, whenever, okay, Quad and I, to be honest with you, were kind of like Boston and I. We were kind of acquaintances. Like, after, I guess she fell out with y'all. I was not in with y'all. I was out too, and then so it was like her and Boston, and there was one other person, Beth, kind of all DM'd me at the same time, around the same time frame or whatever. And we were all kind of acquaintances, nothing more than a casual, you know, hey, I hope you're doing okay type of thing. And they would tell me, you know, things that they had been through. And I would pretty much say, you know, gosh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That was pretty much, you know, the extent of it. It wasn't anything major or whatever. But at once Quad found out that Crystal and I had become friends, like, I think that was a line that she was not willing to cross with me. So she um, decided, like, for her that it would be best if she blocked me. And that's what she did. And up until I think yesterday, I thought I was blocked. But for me, I thought I wasn't going to get into a fight with her because it just wasn't that important for me. So, and I feel kind of the same way about Boston. Like, I don't want to fight with them. Like, it's not that deep for me. So I wouldn't perpetuate the problem. For example, like having a picture like that up, right? Because all that's going to do is make it worse, and it's going to make her want to retaliate
Yeah,
more.
she's gonna do that regardless. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and hey, y'all, you do you. You know, if
I think that's a
that's
great picture of Quad.
It looks
you
great.
know.
And
But I
also,
do
the
know that
reason,
it's going
this
to make her
picture,
madder.
the reason this picture was made, by the way, is because she told Erin Well, about Erin, she said, "Don't forget, I was trained by the USA to unalive people." So that's her in the army because she's like, threatened to unalive Erin.
Oh, she was in the army?
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not,
I think that's cool.
it
Yeah,
is cool,
it's cool.
and I appreciate it's because of her that we have the freedom to
Make AI.
troll whoever the fuck we want. So
Have y'all ever thought about maybe going in a different direction? And I don't know if, okay, so,
we have, if you go where
okay.
we're going, we've not talked
Wait,
about
let her
her for
finish.
months.
Wait, let her finish.
The
I
only
know
time
what
I,
she's gonna say, but go
I
ahead,
the
want to
only
Alexa.
time
hear.
I hear Bree and Sheena talk about Quad is when they're responding to something she has said to them.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about just addressing? Okay, so have you ever thought about taking it to a super mature level and doing something like this? Just address, like, if she says something that you disagree with, then you address that and you say, this was my interpretation of it. And do your very best not to disparage her at all. Don't call her a liar. Don't say anything. And I'm just saying, some of you may feel this way, maybe not all, but if some of you even kind of got on board and were like, we're not going to perpetuate this anymore, and if I have anything to say about her publicly, it will be kind, or I won't say anything at all. Do you think that may help things?
Mm.
I
I
don't really
mean,
think that.
And
Oh, and this is why I'm sorry that I cut you off, but I knew what you were gonna
no,
say.
girl,
And
you're good.
let's see. Um,
it might work for a month or two, but she'll go back.
okay, you ready? Let me show you what I wrote to her after all her bitching and whining, complaining. Um,
And the only reason I want you to know that I'm even suggesting any of this is because of the long history, and it keeps going on and on and on. And I know for a fact you guys haven't been friends for at least a year. So I was surprised to see that we're back here. Like, why nothing has happened that I was aware of. So I didn't understand. Like, she's not calling you out for anything necessarily. Like, it feels like a lot of old shit just keeps getting brought back up, right? So
Mm-hmm.
for me, I would be exhausted by something like that. Like, I don't want to fight a fight that happened 2 years ago. Like, I've moved on. I'm done with that. I'm not going to revisit and keep that fire going, because right now you guys are in a locked, like, hate mance, right? You're you're in a
Mm-hmm.
hate mance. And it's not going to get any better unless one of you walks away and actually walks away.
okay, you ready?
Yes. Go
Let me tell you what I wrote
ahead.
her. Get ready. It's long. Okay,
I
Quad.
mean,
Okay, Quad. When you came to me in my DMs, accusing me of trying to turn people against you and saying I was telling people you were a mole in Pink's Discord, I was pissed, as you could tell from my response, because that's not what happened. Oops. I never denied that I never denied that I did think you were the mole at one point. I thought that based on information Cherry gave me. But when you and I spoke, you sent me the screenshots between you and Skip, and I realized the information I was given was misleading. Was missing key context, which that with that full context, it was clear that you weren't the mole. By the time I figured that out, you and Cherry were already fighting. Even though I no longer believed you were the mole and everyone in our chat knew the information had been misinterpreted. Cherry kept pushing the idea that you were. She even spread it to others. The only people I ever talked to about the only people I ever talked to about it were the ones in the chat and Evelyn. I went to Evelyn because I knew if this was true, C and Sin would have been devastated and torn, and I wanted advice on how to handle it. Evelyn was 100% on board with my theory. She wasn't 100% on board with my theory. She couldn't see it being you. While waiting for me to follow up, she reached out to Cherry, who then convinced her it was you. That's when I called Evelyn and explained that the situation was more complicated and that with the missing context added back then, it was clear you weren't the mole. Okay, meanwhile, Cherry came into the live pushing this to others. Even then, Jen, this part's not important, but it's gonna get. But you see, I'm trying to explain everything to her. Saying you were and the actual mole were either of them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I came to the live to address this because Cherry has been lying to you. Is this the one where I Okay, yes. Let me get to that point. At the end of the day, because the part about the mole is not important. I'm sorry. Let me go back up. It's long, but I was really trying. I came. I'm just gonna read it all. I can because you can see me having an adult conversation trying to. I came to the live to address this because Cherry had been lying to you, and after reaching out to you in Pink and not receiving a response, I decided to go live because I'm not gonna have someone lie on me. Cherry is also the one who went to Jen and lied, saying that CCM admitted to being the mole. She did this to see how Jen and CCM would respond. If you don't understand this, it's okay. This part's not important. Let's get into it. Jen, knowing it wasn't CCM, went to her and said, "Why are you admitting to doing this?" And that's when CCM was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" During that time, Foot came to me and was like, CCM is Karen. She used to be one of Ryan's mods, and when she showed me the picture, I was like, "Oh my god, we used to block this woman all the time because." She used to go back and forth from my live to Ryan's live and basically do what people do, be messy. Being that I just found out that this woman infiltrated our community, I was like, well, it's definitely possible she could be the mole. Could be the mole that Jen was like, she's absolutely not the mole. Then Jen was like, she's absolutely not the mole. So I went to the Discord and said, look, my mouse is tripping out. We're almost to the important part, but I needed to read all that. Sorry, y'all. But it's going to show you how much I put into this. Okay, sorry, my mouse went crazy. But all I do to infiltrate, I even told Pink, that she can make her, that I'm removing her from my Discord, and I even told Pink she can make whatever decision she wants when it comes to hers. This was a woman that said terrible things about me and went back and forth between me and Ryan's live, starting crap. I understand that people can change, but finding this out a year later, it definitely caught me off guard. And when I went to CCM about it, all she did was deny it. It hurt finding out that I was lied to by this woman for nearly a year. What you and others are doing now, trying to hurt people, isn't something I'll engage in. I could post plenty of things that could hurt people done by the people you're surrounding yourself with, but I won't because that's not who I am. And that's not what this is about. This was about you being lied to. This is about you being lied to. Because I tried in the beginning of all this, I reached out to her to explain that she was being lied to, and she didn't want to. Whatever. At the end of the day, I addressed what I needed to. Yes, I thought you were the mole at first, but once I saw the truth, I realized you weren't, and I told you that. We even talked afterward. And for as me thinking that because of the information I was given, I'm sorry if that hurt you. I'm sure anyone who is accused or gets questioned about things like this feel a little hurt, especially if it's not them, because you hope that the people around you that you've supported for so long can trust you. So that was me saying I'm sorry that if I hurt you for thinking that. This was not personal, Quad. I believed what I believed because of the information that was given to me, that was out of context and also misinterpreted. Again, I'm sorry if that hurt you, but I thought by the end of our conversation that day that we had got on the same page. I also begged you to tell me what it is you feel you need an apology for because it's obviously something hurting you. And the only way I can fix it is if you share this with me. Look, I'm not perfect. I never expected this to be my life 18 months ago. I'm learning along the way, and I'm sorry if I didn't make you feel appreciated or seen or valued. I always get emotional at this point because I really did care about her at one point. Or valued. Sometimes I feel like I really do stretch myself so thin, and it's still not enough. But I've been working on that. And have found better ways to connect with people in my community. No matter the anger I feel because of some of the things I've been witnessing you saying and doing, I still want you to know how I felt at the end of the day was never how I wanted you. I'm sorry. I still want you to know that how you feel or felt at the end of the day is never how I wanted you to feel or intended to make you feel. And one of the reasons it was so important to me for me to hear from you, and not only because I don't like to be called a liar, because at the end of the day, I'm not, and I'm not aware our relationship was, how was it that, and I'm sorry, I know it made no sense. Was it that I hate seeing someone that I cared about for a very long time being manipulated and lied to? I'm glad that you and Cherry, it's almost done. I'm glad that you and Cherry have talked and worked things out, but it doesn't change the fact that even after I stopped helping them on the 8th of July, she continued to perpetuate the theory that you were the mole, not me. If you still don't want to believe me after I posted the proof, then there's nothing more that I could do. But what I feel like but that's the truth. And there's my genuine apology. on what I feel like maybe you've been waiting for an apology for. I tried to ask you these questions and I feel like you weren't giving me straightforward answers. You even at one point said it doesn't matter, but it does matter to me. So I'm apologizing to you for what I feel in my heart after. I'm apologizing to you for what I feel in my heart. In my heart that I owe you an apology for. I'm only one person and I'm learning. It's never my intention to make someone not feel seen or heard or valued or appreciated or loved. I don't know what more I can do, but what I do know is keeping this going back and forth with this petty drama. I don't know what more I can do, but what I won't do is keep going back and forth with this petty drama. Please stop trying to hurt people who haven't done anything to you. I think that was pretty fucking kind.
I love
And you
your
know what she wrote
heart.
back? You know what she wrote back? Let me tell you what she fucking wrote back. Who am I trying to hurt that hasn't done anything to me? Because I have only called out one person, and that's Allie. And she has done shit to me. She's lying about me in Boston, and she's threatening me. Evelyn is lucky I'm not exposing what she pulled, acting like... and this, I'm going to read it, because this is what
This
she wrote
part
back to
pisses
me.
me off.
Acting like she's going off the internet and using her dying father's picture to keep her name out of it. Out of this mess was the lowest anyone could be. But I'm always making things about myself, and it's always about me, right? That's what she fucking wrote back. And by the way, weeks after this, or no, by this point, Evelyn's dad was already had passed. And that's all, you heard that whole thing I wrote her, and that's what she wrote back to me. That's what the fuck she wrote back. That's who Quad is. She wants the last sentence, but it's always I'm making things about myself, right? And it's always about me, right? Yeah. Look what you just fucking did. I just sat there and apologized to you, let you know that I am so sorry that I ever made you feel unheard or unseen or not valued or appreciated, because that's something I used to struggle with a lot, because there was so many people that I'm having to like juggle, and like I want everybody to feel appreciated, and I apologize for all of that. And that's what she wrote me back. So you know what?
That letter that you wrote her is why I love you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm serious. I think you have the best heart, and I wish everybody could see that side of you. Like, it is amazing. It's
But she
amazing. And
didn't.
I'm sad for her that she couldn't receive the actual gift that you were trying to give her.
Yeah.
That makes me sad for her, because if she could receive it, if she could actually hear the words that you were sending her, I think it would have brought her a lot of peace. But instead, she wasn't able
Nope.
to hear it. And that makes me, don't you think that's sad though? Like,
It
she
is
can't
sad,
hear
but
you.
what can you do?
Mind you that Bree didn't even have to help Quad and them do this. To help the mole, and to help find the mole and all that.
Right.
But that's just the kind of person that Bree is.
Yeah.
And I did.
think,
I didn't want to think. You know what? I even not accused. When you're working with 4 other people, you're not really you're going through different ideas. And I was naming people that I loved. I'm talking about some of my closest friends. Planty at that time, Boston. There was multiple people that I thought could be the mole. Okay, and I would never. But the one thing I wasn't going to do is what she did and what others did. Go out and just accuse them and really. I mean, what they did to Collage, you should have seen that shit. It was so sad. This girl was hysterical.
You should have
What did
seen
they
the
do to
message.
Claw? She's the sweetest
They blamed
person.
her for being the mole, and they were like, come in here right the fuck now. Show your screen. I mean, they were like making her screen
Do you
share
still
her
have the
phone.
message, Bree?
Really?
I don't know.
Do you still?
It was so... Dude, if
What
you would have seen how
Quad
they
wrote?
came...
Yeah.
Collage was literally hysterically
Oh
crying.
no, she's the sweetest person.
Yep.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, Jeanette, you were there. It was so horrible.
Quad was the worst
I
to
could
her.
never imagine Collage doing anything horrible to
I never said you
anyone.
did, Cherry.
When I stopped being friends with Quad, because at that point she had done so many things that we had to like, there's only so many times a person can just like keep doing things and apologizing, keep blowing up and then apologizing, keep doing things and apologizing. It's like, I don't want to be friends with someone who's not going to change their behavior and just has to keep apologizing for the shit they keep fucking doing. I'm not interested
I don't
anymore.
I
think
wish
you
I
should be
remembered. What
friends
did
with
Quad
anybody you don't want to
say
be.
to Collage? That was
also-
so disgusting. I
He
forgot
was
what
like,
she said.
He called her a skank or something. like
She said she hated her.
did this.
I hate you, you lying. Like it
Yeah,
was
some
She was
so.
horrible.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
horrible, and she didn't
Now
even
I'm
know.
mad.
So my point in that was I didn't go to quad until and the information that I was given, it was a misunderstanding. Like with the information I was given, it did point to quad. As soon, and when I tell you, I'm never going to go over all of this again. So I'm only going to give you like the little footnotes. As soon as she sent me these messages between her and Skip that made the whole theory of her being the mole fall apart, I was like, okay, like I realized that she wasn't the mole. Like, and this was all done privately. They went into a Discord and was like, calling her up front, like summoning her. It was so sad. Oh my God.
they made
And
Quad share her screen to
Yeah, they
prove
were
that it wasn't her, and
with
then
Ryan Lee.
they still accused her of being the fucking.
With Ryan
And
Lee
who,
on
the
the
mole,
phone.
who did the mole end up being? Who was it? Who was that?
It was
Gosh.
Shelly,
Shelly.
Shelly, one of
Very
yeah,
Pink's
fucking.
friends,
one of
one of
Pink's
Pink's friends,
friends.
and it was her fucking server.
You know
Yeah.
what?
I'm
Speaking of
sorry.
that, wasn't I warning everybody about Shelly for
Yeah,
months? And
we don't
Pink
want
would
to
get
listen.
all crappy with me,
And guess
telling
what?
me
She didn't
I
get
did.
shit.
Ugh,
And
I
She
we
didn't
called
get
Quads,
warned.
I'm
shit
so
for
sorry
that.
that happened to you. I
we got
didn't
mad
ever
for
know.
accusing Collage, and then
You were, Aaron.
when we called them out about being shitty to Collage, they were like, "Oh, maybe Amelia's the mole because she's being what was the word, diabolical," because I had called them out about treating Collage like shit.
Right. So all of this happened. And like, so she had the nerve. She was upset with me because I even thought that she could possibly be the mole. I didn't not go into a public Discord and like say, everybody attack, basically. I went to her privately, asked her questions to
Yeah.
eliminate her. And
So it
that's, and
sounds
yeah,
like to me that
that she's a perpetual victim. That's what it sounds like.
okay, if that and that is what I can see that you're saying, and I think that if you're looking at somebody and you say, listen, these are the qualities that I see. I see that they're a perpetual victim, that they like drama, that they always want to keep things going, blah blah blah. What you're doing is you're falling in line, like they're setting it up and then you're continuing what they are wanting the relationship to be, but you don't have to do that. You can
No, we
choose for
didn't. We
yourself.
stopped for a long time. This just started coming up again.
What made this start happening again when everything was settled down?
She never stopped.
She never
Yeah.
stopped.
She
We
didn't.
When
just
she
stopped.
when she stops getting
Oh,
attention, she starts bringing up old shit.
okay.
And so
Okay.
you ignore it, and then you get pushed to the edge, and you're like, you know what, fuck this, let's bring this back up again. And that's the reason we have 134 people in here, and she has 8 in hers, because people know. We just do these lives every 6 months just to remind her that she's a fucking liar and she needs to shut up, but she never does.
Yeah, people from both sides come together because they know exactly how she is and what she does.
Yep.
And that is the whole reason that I like to do lives. I want
Yeah.
people from both sides to come together and talk. And, and also if there's any where that there can be a peaceful resolution for everybody involved, because I know that it doesn't feel good to walk around with a pit in your stomach for hate for somebody, right? Like that's not a good feeling. You don't want to have that if you don't have to. And I don't
Oh,
want
I don't have that
y'all to have that.
feeling. I feel
No.
nothing for this woman. Nothing.
It's just she's also digging into Aaron's husband, so Aaron has a right to be upset, or not. When I say upset, like she has a right to stand up and say shit.
And I'm not saying that Erin doesn't have a right to have all of the feelings that she has, because I do feel that way. I feel like we all do. I think that there could be maybe a more like constructive way to like deal with it instead of wishing unaliving upon people and stuff.
And if she wanted to go to a truce and just like never fucking talk about anybody over here again and nobody talk about her, that'd be great. But there's no point having the long conversation that would lead up to that agreement, like because
Yeah.
it's not going to go anywhere.
Nope.
Also, I haven't talked about Quad in about a year until yesterday.
Yeah.
I
It'll
see.
go in circles and then it'll go backwards.
Yep. Like, you have to think, and this is, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but she doesn't leave her house. All she does is what she does. Okay. She enjoys this. It might not seem like it because she's going to loves whining about it, but she does. She's involved in something, but this is not productive.
It's special to be a victim.
Yes.
I wonder what it would
And
take
it's not
for
working
her
for
to
it.
be able to move on. Like that's what I'm thinking in my mind. You know,
I
that's
told you,
kind
us
of
to
the
be
way
like,
that
you're
I
right.
go.
Everything you do is well, and I don't even know if that would. She'd be like, they don't mean it. That's what she would say. Yeah, they're just saying that to shut me up. That's what she would do. Nothing came back. It's so sad, but nothing.
Hmm.
Sheena, you got anything to say?
About quaff?
Sheena! I know she's
Sherry, do you have anything to say? You want to come up? Oh,
Yeah, you got anything to say, Cherry? Wait, who's trying to come up?
Fester.
I do not
Oh.
want to talk to Carrie and her
Festa.
defend an ass.
Festa,
Can I
Festa.
make a quick announcement?
No.
Yes, Ryder's hot
Oh my
and
god.
Green Day sucks.
Ugh.
Um,
I didn't
are you
catch it
trying to
in
have
time. I
phone
was about
sex
to
with
I
mute
her?
love
you.
Green Day.
I gotta mute you. I'm gonna kick you off
You
the
gonna kick
panel.
me?
Yeah.
I will
What
be very
happened,
upset
Milfy?
if
Why are
you
you
do
saying fuck
that.
Boston? What happened, Milfy?
Elijah.
We're
I
supposed
don't
to go
Mil-
know.
have
Yeah,
tacos
Boston's kind
together.
of getting on me right now, and I don't know why.
she is hot.
She
Stop!
is
I'm
so
sick of y'all doing
hot,
this.
so hot,
Milfy, didn't Boston send picture?
caliente.
Y'all, Boston sent pictures of her legs to Milfy.
Why?
I don't know.
Also,
Maybe
Milfy,
I thought Boston
I
was
still
cool with
hope that
all of
your
y'all.
fruit
Like,
and your orange juice is not
Boston
great.
changes her mind every other day.
okay, because I thought
I
she
mean, when you
was
say
in here. I
cool,
thought y'all were
like
cool.
we
Everything
were
was fine.
civil. We were civil for a little while. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Honestly, when y'all are civil, she's still civil with me. Whenever y'all are fall out for or y'all it starts up again,
Collage.
that's when Boston will start kind of nipping at me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
If we are civil with her or whatever, then she's fine with people that we get along with. When we're not, that's when she obviously has been having a problem with Amelia and Aubrey. It seems like she's been saying shit but
Yeah, like she's almost gotten to the point of where I don't even like she's irritating me enough to where I'm like, well then don't play my lives, don't put them on YouTube. Like I'll pay for the service, I'll do it myself. Like I don't need your help promoting me. Like, you know, if you don't like me and I irritate your very soul, then quit playing my lives. Quit commenting on them. You know, leave me alone. I'll leave you. Like, I don't, Boston isn't somebody that I'm going to be in a quad like relationship with, you know, I'm just not. But I don't know how to get, I don't know why she's even talking to me.
Boston loves Ray though.
Well, then there's my secret weapon. Because
Boston loves
everybody
Ray.
loves Ray.
I'm just kidding. She does not love Ray.
Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I wish Boston well, and I wish that, you know, she'd leave me
Huh?
alone.
I was just talking about how much Boston loves you, Ray.
No, the quad stuff isn't going to die down for a while because now Ethan's on her tail.
Uh-oh.
She did it
I
to
can't believe
herself.
it's honest
Well,
with me.
she actually threatened to unalive you. So
Oh, it's that Pam lady who dances on her tick. Never.
No,
Sorry.
Boston has actually said that Ray was the bane of her existence.
I think she actually said that to me recently, so I might be the new Bane. I don't know.
Yes, the mole was identified. It was actually the person who owned the server, one of her good friends. But guess what? She didn't get shit like the way they treated Collage. Collage is the one who was the most like hurt, like and like went at for that, and she was the one who wasn't the mole.
They
I
Crazy,
couldn't
blamed
crazy.
even believe
collage.
that.
They blamed collage based on like a 1/16th of a fucking profile picture with an orange speck in it.
And a white
What?
line, a white and transparent line. It was a white line that the other one wasn't even white. It was like transparent. But anyways,
But how could you
yeah.
ever like blame Collage for anything? She's like the sweetest person that ever
That's the reason we
exists.
ran over there as soon as we found
Put
out. We were like,
Sheena,
holy
put
fuck.
Sheena in the big box because we need a tap. I don't know how to do that.
Let me see. Let me shrink Casey. Fuck.
Thank you.
Sheena. Oh, Cherry requested. Anybody want to go down?
Hey,
Who's
I'm
this?
here.
I'll drop.
Oh, you never mind. She's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I was
Oh,
telling her there's no box and for her to hang tight.
Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to come up. So, yeah, the collage thing, I will take full accountability for that. Like, it was brought to me by Smiley Jen. I actually thought, it was, because to me, it matched. But after I realized, and just to be clear, like, I didn't call collage names or
No, you
anything like
never.
that. And I sincerely apologize to Collage because like I could hear her voice at night. And like once I heard that, like I felt terrible. And I'm really sorry, Collage. I really am. I will take full accountability for that. And the CCM thing, I absolutely did do that. However, people knew that we were going to do that before it was done. Um, I like the whole mole thing, like it was just so stupid and
Exhausting.
yes. And I'm just so over it. And I wish them nothing but the best, like I wish everybody the best. I'm trying to be a better person and not talk about them. I just wanted to be done, wipe my hands clean, but I did hear Quad bring me up yesterday trying to blame the collage thing completely on me. Like I was the one like calling her names and stuff. And I
No.
just want to be clear, like I did not do that. And I am very sorry still, collage. So, I'm just trying to be a better person. For like the last 2 or 3 months, I have not been with them, with that group. I don't talk about them. I don't want anything to do with them. I stick to myself. You know, I it just is what it is. And yeah, so I just wanted to come up and still apologize to Collage and, even to you guys, like you guys had to go through it too with us and especially Brie, like I'm sure it was like exhausting for you. It was exhausting for me. It was exhausting for Pink, I'm sure. Like it was exhausting for all of us and I'm not going to take that away from everybody, and I wish it never happened. I wish that the problems that I had at the time with CNJ, like I should have just went to her and not did it behind her back, and that's on me. And I take full accountability and responsibility for all of it. But yeah, I just wanted to say that to everybody. But
She's
thank you
right.
for
She's talking
having me
about the
up.
thing that Quad said about collage because it was so fucking disgusting. But it was really like that's the thing. What Quad doesn't realize is that one comment, because everybody in this community that knows Collage loves her. That one comment that Quad made about Collage would completely shut her down. Nobody would give a fuck about her. I'm just being honest because it was so fucking vile and disgusting. And Collage is like one of the most amazing human beings I've ever known in my entire existence. Like she has never hurt. She's never, no matter what kind of retaliation we've done against people, even privately, Collage has never been a mean person, even to people who deserve to be had things said about them. Collage has always just been there to support us and love us. And yeah, she does not deserve what Quad said about her to her. If I wish I would have recorded that shit to show y'all how disgusting Quad could really be. Because yeah. She does always mind her own business. She's such a sweet human being. She's one of the best. And I don't care. And you know what? Quad wants to say she apologized. Yeah, she apologized, but then she came into my live that night and was like, "Oh, hey, sweet baby angel." And the reason she said that is because Amelia and Aubrey, I want to say it was called Collage a sweet baby angel or something like that. So she was doing that in a mocking way, like, "Hey, sweet baby angel, Collage," you know what I mean? Like it was in a mocking way. Because obviously they never called her that. And when I explained that to Quad was like, I didn't know they called her that. No, bitch. They didn't call her that. They called her that day. You know what the fuck you were doing.
Well, and for me, what happened after that, after Collage being accused, was how we were treated when we went and defended it and stood up for what was right. We were treated like we were
Yep.
fucking crazy bitches.
Exactly. Gaslit like a motherfucker.
Right.
Ray, put you in a big box. Wait, why does it look like that? Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna take a nap, so I'll talk to y'all later on. I'll be
Look
back.
at what she said to Collage, y'all. I fucking hate your fucking guts, you spineless fake ass twat, making me question my friends. What the fuck did Cherry and I ever do to your bitch ass sneaky snake? Yeah.
Gosh, that's horrible.
Collage is the most innocent angel baby that exists in this entire fucking community.
She is. I just love when she just doesn't really do nothing at all.
She's
She
over
just
there in a fucking.
giggles.
She's over there in a Sailor Moon costume, and that's what Quad said to her based on the fucking. Not even a
What the fuck
16th
is
of a fucking
wrong with
profile picture.
her?
I have a silly
Yep.
question, and I don't know if this is like a weird like dream or something, but
I don't
I
even
could have
like seeing
sworn
this.
Claude said, "Oh no, we're good. I gave her $5 for lunch."
Oh
Did that
yeah,
happen?
No, that's what they
yeah,
said that
it's
they would do.
crazy.
If we're wrong, I'll treat you to breakfast at McDonald's. Like the
Yeah,
fuck?
crazy.
Clutch doesn't bother anybody on here. She don't even say anything about anybody.
I know. I
Ever.
hate that Collage even had to see that again. It's so sad.
And there were other people in my inbox accusing me of being stupid, not acting like I can't think outside the box and read people's body language. Talk about Collage's body language was really telling, and she was narcissistic and all this shit.
Oh, I know who that was. I'm not gonna say it on
Still
here.
never have gotten an apology from that person when they were blowing up everybody's inboxes about that crazy shit. By the way,
I know you were, Collage. You were having panic attacks. Oh, and I'm so sorry you had to go through that, dude. Like, I know we never did it to you, but I'm still fucking sorry that you had to go through that. It's so, poor Collage. You never deserved that. I'm about to put one of these bitches into a panic attack. Oh, shut up. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. Collage never deserved
Oh
to.
yeah, Quad says anyone who goes against the mods will have a scarlet letter A on them.
This is what made them think
Scared of you,
this.
Quad.
This is not the same. This is the reason they blame Collage, because of this. It doesn't look the same to me. Just because it's red and white doesn't mean it's the same. That is not the same.
And this was from a screenshot from CNJ. I don't even like, as if someone who was a mole was really going to message on their main account anyways, you know? Because that's not what fucking Shelly's profile picture looks like either.
Right. And that's a thick white line with dark around it. And that one's almost a transparent. It came from like a purse, I believe, that was around her in a
It was
bright
a
red.
phone keychain holder.
Oh, a phone keychain holder. That's correct. So, like, totally different. I know PTSD is so, like, oh my God, this is the worst.
Crystal's going to say that they match. Watch. I'm just kidding.
Was Crystal one of the ones that thought it did at first?
She didn't think it was collage. She thought these pictures matched.
She had to put her glasses on, that's why.
It's like if it was one of the robot things where it was like, slide over this photo to match it up. Like, it does not match up. It's not going to work.
Yeah, no. Fuck Quad forever. Sorry, but not sorry.
As Aubrey, where's Aubrey's flag at? Where she would say, Quad can get fucked.
I know. We all had one. Oh my God.
Oh, because what was it that Quad did to Aubrey that it was so awful?
Oh, because wait, she was mad because Aubrey called her a mean girl, a hypocrite. Remember? Because she was defending Allie.
Oh yeah.
Get fuck Quad. That's what it was. Because she said you can get fuck Quad.
One of these fucking things.
Ray with the fucking receipts.
It's like Quad likes to say she walked away from all of us. Like, girl, nobody else was friends with you already when you left. Like, you walked away from nothing because nobody cared. Nobody said, did anybody say, oh, wait, come back, don't leave? No, the fuck we didn't.
No, by that point, we were just fed up with her. Like, so no, we didn't.
Goodbye.
Who is your profile picture? That's Quad. Let's watch.
She was forced to walk away.
Yeah, she was forced to walk away by who?
There was nothing left for her to walk away from. Like, everybody was already done with her.
Oh my God, Green Day. I love Green Day. But yeah. Sheena, do you have anything to say, Sheena? Sheena's just poking out her head out up there.
No, she just wants us to tap.
Tappity tap tap. Oops. Tappity. Wait, why won't let me tap? Okay, there we go. Aubrey, you should be awake by now. Oh, she might have went to sleep late though, huh?
It's 4 o'clock.
Sheena,
Make a wish.
for what's funny, y'all, I reject you. Who the fuck is I love Green Day? Shoot, I feel like y'all. I'm about to switch my nose ring to a gold hoop. And
Oh,
this one's
cute.
on. Yeah, I think I'm on that
I
one.
miss my lip ring, but I got so tired of changing jewelry and losing jewelry, and sometimes I would end up eating the jewelry. I don't even fucking know how. I'd be like, oh shit, where'd my lip ring go? And it's like nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
I
did you
was
used to change it a lot to match your outfits and shit?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I had,
Yeah.
because I also worked at Hot Topic, so I had like an abundance of fucking body jewelry. And I had my ears gauged to zeros and my lip pierced, and I would wear like posts, but I was a server, so I couldn't wear the outside of the post at work. So I would just have like just like a little stick in my mouth. And sometimes at the end of my shift, I'd sit down and eat a taco salad that I got from work, and I'd be like, where the fuck did my post go? It was just so annoying.
Yep. Um, I've swallowed so many lip ring posts in my life.
I know. I'm like, how did I not bite into that metal thing? And then I got little plastic ones thinking that would help.
Nope.
No, those disappeared too. It was just a pain. I mean, I'm sure now if I got I would want to make sure that's in the same spot, but sometimes you can't do that. But I don't really feel any scar tissue there. But now
Yeah, I've gotten my nose in the same spot three
strict.
times.
Places are less strict about piercings. Or wherever I'd get a job now, I'm sure I could have pink hair and a
Yeah.
lip ring.
Oh no, I know they don't like Green Day. Bree, I think we're okay, and you can get me out of the big box for now. Oh no, I'm probably gonna have to get off soon. But that's why I was. If anybody has anything else to say off Sheena, we can come back live later maybe. But I have to do some things around my house.
Well, it's eviction night on Big Brother, so at 7 o'clock.
Oh, it's like eviction night. Are you being evicted?
Okay.
Oh wait, somebody.
Yeah, we can.
Crystal's coming up.
Oh, thanks for the
Okay.
warning.
Just tell me when y'all want to shut down, okay?
Love you, Sheena.
Okay.
The big
Double
boss.
standards.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
No.
No?
No,
Are
we
you fucking
can't.
with me, Amelia? Are you serious, y'all?
Are you being stupid?
Huh?
Ugh. Oh my god, I hate y'all. I'm just gonna leave. Did I wanted to address one more thing? Do y'all want me to wait till later?
No,
No.
go for it.
Go for it, girl.
Okay. So, since it apparently was not made clear on the other 3 lives panels that we spoke about this on, I'm gonna go back again into this and bring up that I think about a week and a half ago, Quad said in a chat that Crystal looks at people's kids. And I saw that comment and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I asked about it. I don't agree, festering, sorry. I asked about it because I was trying to DM and make some sense of all this craziness and my personal stuff being talked about that has nothing to do with any of this and shouldn't, but here we are. Back in September of 2025, I believe. I need to look at the screenshot for the exact date. I was sent photos of an adult on an adult site, not adult photos. Like, oh, there is a creator who brags about their adult son being on an adult site and that they have a mold made of their business. I truly thought it wasn't true, right? I was like, no way, like that has to be like for shock value or for whatever. I would never, right? I support my kids doing that, but I certainly wouldn't advertise it. Adult, any age. But I was sent the photos. I was sent like 5 photos. They weren't adult. There was no nudity, no nothing. Other people were sent those photos. I went into a private chat with me
Bree, Pink, Quad, not Quad, I'm sorry, God, sorry, she's been talked about all day. Not Quad, let me clarify, Jesus Christ.
Pura, Ryder, Foot.
Pura, Ryder, and Foot.
Not Gypsy,
And
by the way, because they're trying to say
yeah,
Gypsy was in that chat.
it literally was a private chat, and I was like, oh my God, y'all, there is a bomb to drop. The bomb in my brain was the fact that she wasn't like kidding around and that her adult son was on an adult site. Anyways, yes, Ryder, you were
Which who
not in the
gives a fuck,
conversation until
right?
after.
Like, we don't care, by the way.
Probably in the last, God, I don't know, the last 6 months, the only two people that are left in that chat, because we all got kicked out of that chat and no longer have access to it, are Pink and Foot. So one of those two people took that screenshot of me saying that, erased the date, sent it to, I'm just going to say her name, I don't give a fuck, Cajun Navy Jen, and said, Crystal is coming after your children and she's going to dox them and she's going to do all these things to you, to your family. So then Cajun Navy Jen freaks out, goes on a live, and is calling for my head, saying, why am I doxing her children? Why am I looking up her children? Why did I go and pay for an OnlyFans and do all this stuff? Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word. Anyway, I didn't do any of that. The last two lives that we talked about this publicly, people in the chat said, I also received those pictures, and it wasn't from Crystal. I received them from Erica. Erica came on and said, yeah, I sent them to her. Other people sent them to me, and other people send them to other people. I don't have an OnlyFans account. I would not pay for an OnlyFans account because obviously we all know I'm too cheap for a lot of things.
Crystal, you're also a freak, though, so I don't know about that. Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm going to say this the nicest way that I can. If I was going to give my money for something freaky, I would be physically getting something out of it.
Well, I didn't think you were paying for it. I thought you. I didn't think you'd be paying for it. I thought you'd be making the money, honey.
Oh, we're not discussing me right now, but I don't pay for memberships for dudes that aren't even straight on OnlyFans. Like, I'm sorry, that's not my thing, right? Yeah, I'm freaky, but I'm not trying to, hit up the male to male section of that website. And I certainly wouldn't pay for it. If I wouldn't pay to look up people who have done shitty things to me on this app, why would I pay for some rando person's adult site? I wouldn't. I didn't. I got sent the pictures just like a handful of people did. I also got sent a screenshot of the actual mold, where you can buy the mold and how much the mold was that was for that person, that adult person. Guess what? I never shared them. I never went on TikTok talking about it. I never posted anything about it. It was in a private conversation, and the people that are still in that private conversation decided to take it, crop out the date, and make it look like it was some huge thing that is happening currently, back when that person, when C and J thought I was coming after her kids. I'm tired of people. Let me back into that chat and I'll show you the whole conversation.
Oh, you know they won't do that.
They didn't send the before and after when everybody was discussing it. Only the part where I said I had it. It was sent to me. I also have the original messages where it was sent to me and exactly what my reactions were and what they weren't. I didn't say, ooh, I'm about to put this on TikTok. Ooh, I'm about to leak this to everyone. It was basically throw up emojis. So whoever wants to, yeah, they wouldn't let Ryder back in either. I mean, again, in that chat, we had all shared a lot of stuff. Who else recently released part of that chat trying to create a false narrative about racism? How long ago did that happen? Because that was from the same chat. Anybody remember? No?
Say it again?
other screenshots were released from that chat and given to Mimi to try to say that me and Ryder were racist.
Oh, I
When
kind of
did that
remember that.
happen, Ryder?
I
After
think
the
Ryder
Pepsi
needs to come up
stuff.
here because I wasn't, part of any of that, so I can't help.
So what I'm saying is, people, if you're in a private chat with people that you think are your friends and then they aren't your friends later and they kick you out of the chat, they will take that information and take all of their parts out and take away the dates and try to manipulate it to start shit between other people. Was it a few months ago? I don't feel like it was a long time ago, but yeah, like, I mean, I'm not a racist. I don't look up people's children.
That
I
sounds
don't
about
dox
right.
people's children. Oh, someone's requesting.
It's Bree.
Oh, I can't see it.
I got it.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, so I'm not a racist. I'm
Can
no
you hear me?
doxer. Yeah, now I can.
Okay, it was right after the Pretzi thing when Sheena like exposed Pretzi, and the whole thing with that girl lady, and so Pretzi and me, they gave it to Pretzi and Mimi to post to like kind of take the the attention off of that shit and like be like they're racist, blah blah. That's when it was. It was right after that, by the way. That's when it was. So it was right
I
after
just
Sheena.
remembered.
Yeah.
I just remembered there was a live going, and Mimi said in the chat that she was going to go live to prove that me and Ryder were racist. And then she
Right.
went live, and people looked at it, and everybody was like, what are you talking about?
Okay, I gotta get out. But yeah,
They
no, it was right. Remember when the whole Pretzi thing with the documents with her family and like
Oh,
the
God.
that whole
so
thing.
Yeah.
It was when Sheena was exposing that. It
it
was
had
right
to been
after
after
that.
it had to been after late March because I posted about thank you collage. I posted about clan cakes in March 31st or something like that. So it was on a live and I think it was K-Max live. And we were calling out what she had done and Mimi came up on the panel and that's when Mimi asked to see what color my arm was to see if I was dark enough to speak on racism.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Justice for your arm.
And that's when she after that live because I think sneaky little foot fungus was watching it and that's when she sent it to Mimi and then Mimi posted it like it was some kind of
Well,
gotcha moment.
here's the thing. The most interesting thing that I thought about it, because the screenshot that C and J showed on her live didn't have a date on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the DM that I got this morning from Quad, and that was her proof that I look up people's children, had the date on it. So apparently either Foot has added Quad to that chat or Foot has given Quad screenshots from that chat.
Right.
Because
Well,
it had the date on it today of when it happened back last
well,
September.
I don't know if Foot screenshotted those because unless she got an iPhone, but to my knowledge, she has an Android, and that's not what the Android screenshots look like, is it?
Well, I'll send you the screenshot I got today
Okay.
with the proof. Apparently, me posting what I received is proof that I paid for it and that I looked
You
it up, even
forwarded
though
it.
we all know that's not the case.
It was a forwarded message. It says it in the screenshot.
Hold on, let me look at the screenshot I have from today.
The screenshot I saw was from our chat, and it was you and a forwarded message of a bunch of the pictures. That's the only one I saw.
Okay, so the one that I have says, and you're right, it actually does say that I forwarded it. Thank you for pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it wasn't September. It was July 25th of 25 at 11:20 p.m.
Yeah.
And guess what? What's more interesting? It's my current profile picture on Discord. So that means it was screenshot since I've had my current profile picture on Discord.
When did you change it?
I don't know, but this does have the date of July 25th, 25, 11:20 p.m., and it does say that it was a forward. So maybe I should have pointed that out to her. And it says one online at the top. So maybe she went in today and screenshot it and sent it to Quad so Quad could argue with me about it.
Well, the top of the screenshot said like 5 something. I don't know what time. I don't know if it said AM or not.
5:49.
Yeah.
That's what mine says, but it has the date, and the one that Cajun Navy Jen showed had the date marked out conveniently, so that that would fit the narrative of I'm currently coming for people's kids.
Yeah, which he's an adult, so technically.
And again, I'm gonna say it just like Erica said it in the comments. For example, if I had an OnlyFans and I came on here and started bragging to y'all about it, I would be not shocked if 100 people looked it up. If there's stuff that you don't want people to dig into, why would you brag? I mean, I even remember C&J laughing and making a joke that she should send a mold of her son's thing to Gypsy because she needed it. So if you're going to talk about it like that and you're going to tell everybody about it, obviously people looked it up and people shared it around. And I was one of the people who it was shared to, but I did not pay for it. I didn't look it up. I didn't go on to OnlyFans. It was sent to me.
So this is what Quad's doing. She's Googling my husband. She's going through old group chats. She's looking at now Pink and Foot's group chats. When is she hanging out with her husband? I'm curious. When is she caring for him?
I don't know. I've never spoken on her husband. She apparently
I
told
can
me
now
today,
because she spoke on mine. So I'm going to do it every single day.
She told me today that I spoke on her husband in KMAX Live. So I messaged KMAX to tell her that so that she would know that Quad thinks that happened. What she's referring to is when I made the comment in KMAX Live that the other day Quad was on live making fun of people who go on live while they're working. I said, hey, if you can do it, right? If I can get paid and be on TikTok Live at the same time, why not? I don't see anything wrong with that. Quad was making fun of it. And in the same next few minutes, she made the comment that her taking care of her husband was her job. So all I said was, if taking care of him is your job and you are on TikTok Live, then aren't you essentially doing the same thing as the people who are at work on TikTok Live? That is not me speaking on her husband. She can try to twist that however she wants to. But if you hear me say that and you think that's me speaking on her husband, then please let me know. Because to me, that's ridiculous. That does not give her the right to speak on my deceased husband. That does not give her the right to release personal information that I've shared with friends about my deceased husband. You know what I want to say to Quad? At least you have your fucking husband. Leave me the fuck alone. I've never done anything to you. When I asked you, she finally told me today what I've done to her. She said that I said she made a video about me. That was number one. That was the first wrong thing I did. The second thing that I did was that I said she posted Nicole's husband's headstone, which she did repost that video.
She did.
So where's the lie? The third thing she said was that I heard her. Well, I never went on live. I never bashed her looks. She had an entire live that I still have recorded where she said, I look like I'm in my 90s. I'm fat, way fatter than her. I'm uglier than her, and I'm disgusting. And on and on and on. Oh, and Crystal doesn't want her deceased husband talking about, but she can talk about mine and disabilities. Da, 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 da. I told her today, don't gripe about anybody that I know talking about disabilities when you had no issues with all your friends talking about my disabilities. So
I think you're hot as fuck.
she already threatened to put my DMs out. If she wants to go that far, I'll fucking read them. I'll read them. I'll post them. I'll redact my personal information. If she doesn't want to give me that grace that I've never done anything to her, I told her I'll go back through my phone from 2024. So I didn't do anything to her. All I tried to do was stay out of the fight that group was having with some of my friends. I was trying to stay neutral. I didn't want to be drug into it. My friends that I'm still friends with now never drug me into it. It was the other people who are no longer here who tried to drag me into it. So I'll wait for her proof that I've done something to her to deserve everything that her she has done to me. That's it. I literally don't speak on her. I don't talk about her mowing the lawn. I don't talk about her husband's situation. I don't do that. And when she has spoke on mine, I ignored it. I recorded it and ignored it, and it's in my phone. So if she wants to go for tit for tat, we can do that. I really don't want to. I don't want to be in this at all. I want her to keep my name out of her mouth because I didn't do anything to her other than those 3 things she said, y'all, that I did. I said she made a video on me. I mean, God, I could be mistaken. I do remember a AI post that she made that I thought was me. If it wasn't me, God forbid, sorry, maybe you should have labeled the person you were making fun of. I did say she posted the headstone. I never told her that video was okay. I told every single person as a widow myself, I would never be okay with that. And I even got blamed for making that video. Was she yelling, no, Crystal didn't do that? No, she wasn't. Like,
This sounds like everything that I'm getting blamed for. Like, wait a minute. Ethan made a video of her and her husband, and she's saying, no, Aaron made the video. Then she's saying, no, it's me and my brother. Then Ethan's saying, well, I used my generic face because who knows what you people look like because you've been catfishing everyone for years. And she's like, nope, he used my brother. Well, here's the thing. I put your brother in an AI generator and I got your brother. Ethan put his face in an AI generator and he got his face. So all these things that she's complaining about is exactly everything she's accusing me of.
well,
So
I didn't do anything to her. And until she can prove it, I want her to shut up about me. If she has proof, show it. I'll own up or apologize for anything I actually did, but I'm not going to take the blame for shit I didn't do. I refuse. I don't know how many, I mean, Aaron, how many conversations have we had, everybody on the panel, where I do not agree with anybody's deceased relatives being used in a situation, in a fight?
oh, you do not agree with it. You do not.
I never have.
Never have.
Never been okay with it for anyone. Even if I can't stand them or they're my worst enemy, I still don't agree with it. So for her to say that I was okay with that video and that I had a no. And she also, I said on KMAX Live that she apologized to me for posting it. And she did. And when that all happened, my biggest fear was that it would turn around and be done to me. Because I was the other person with the deceased family member that everybody knew about. All the while, I'm trying to protect all the deceased people and the kids, but yet she's going to say I perpetuated the deceased people and looking up people's kids. I'm not. I won't shut up about it. If you want to talk about a victim tour that I've been on before, if these claims are going to be laid against me, I will say fucking loud and strong every single day that I did not.
And you'll have 117 people in your live and she'll have 8 in hers.
Well,
118.
I tried. I tried to talk to her in DMs today, and she said she would never post anything about my personal situation of my deceased husband. And then halfway through the conversation, I found out she already had. Even though she had just told me she would never. And then on her live today, apparently she told people my DMs were next. So I don't know what to believe from her or what she's actually going to do, because she's saying one thing to me but saying something else on live. But I will and I can pull up every single thing that I have in my phone, in my Google Drive, wherever the hell I've saved it, and I will pull it all up. Every single screenshot, I don't care if it's fucking 1,000, I will make the time to go through them. And that's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to shut the fuck up now. I'm sorry I made y'all's live longer.
Fine, girl.
You're fine, Crystal. But I'll tell you this. I said yesterday, and I'll say it again. This is what she does. She thinks and speaks for people, and it's just not fucking true. We all know she made this big-ass PowerPoint presentation about why I don't have liver disease and about the medications I'm on and that I'm not yellow. My response was to have an AI of me made in a hospital bed where I'm like yellow, and I put the song Yellow by Coldplay to it, because this broad saying I don't have liver disease doesn't change the fact that I do. And then turns around and says I spoke on her husband. And I will say it till I'm blue in the fucking face. I've never spoken on that man's disabilities. Never. Not once. But yet she will go on every panel and in comments everywhere she can saying that. And it's not fucking true. Pull the clip or shut up about it. And I know there's no clip because it did not happen. And that's what she does. She does all this shit and then turns around and acts like she's a damn victim. And it's enough. I was going to say something else and I can't think of what it was, but no, it's a fucking enough, dude. Like, stop.
How'd your doctor's appointment go, Sheena?
I'm fixing to walk in right now.
Oh, I thought you was already there.
No, I just got here.
Having a mute button for food noise. I just wanted to say something real quick before you guys end. What's really crazy about this is people are actually believing her. But if you look, like yesterday I was looking at the panel, who was talking to her and who had the issues with her. And, you know, I hate using the word side, but let's just go with it. People from both sides were having issues. It wasn't like it was just this group. So if people from both sides are having the same issues with her, that should make like a little light bulb turn on or something. Right? In a normal brain, like, shouldn't it?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely.
I was
No, and
like,
then, yeah, I
ah,
mean, then she's telling people that, what did she say? She's telling people that I go around and I bully and I harass or I scare people into being my friend. Like, explain that, because my friends aren't, I mean, I consider a lot of people on here my friend, but like my friends are not on the app. They might have a TikTok account, but they're not in this community. Like, I actually go in my car and like go into stores and restaurants with my friends. Like, my best friend has been the same person for 40 years. So it's like, what does she mean that I scare people into being friends with me? Like, I don't have like an Amazon wish list. I'm not asking for coins. Anything that I get, any gifts and coins I get, I just re-gift them out. Like, so what does she mean by I'm scaring people into being my friends? Nobody has to follow me. Nobody has to gift me. Nobody has to defend me. I am capable of buying my own things, sticking up for myself. Like, I stick up for people. I don't threaten people to be my friend. If I threaten somebody, it's because they've hurt someone I consider my friend.
Can I just piggyback on that real quick and say, I mean this in the most respectful way, what are we supposed to be scared about after the Instagram? Like, hello? That thing happened, it's done, and what else? I mean, what else could you do to us? Like, really, anybody?
No, I
It's
get it. It's just,
I don't stay friends with people I'm scared of. Like, that's ridiculous. I stay away from people I'm scared of. If that's, to me, it sounds like she's projecting. Maybe she was scared of you and that's why she tried to be your friend, but I don't think that's the case.
I don't understand. Like, if you're scared, if you're too scared to unfriend me, like, I'm sorry, like, then mute me or something. Like, don't let my story show. Like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I did not know that I was bullying people into following me on this app.
If anyone feels they've been bullied by Erin and that's why you follow her, please put a 1 in the chat.
Except for your dreamer, she said like this.
Ooh, you got me scared. Go for it, bitch.
Dreamer.
Belinda.
You guys are dorks. Oh my gosh. Lumi,
Ooh, you got me scared. Go for it.
it's because you're a Democrat, Lumi.
What I was gonna say too was this threat with Madison. See, I think Quad fails to remember that Madison also pissed off Dank's army. So you go think you're gonna boss up and make a move, baby. You deal with my army and you deal with Dank's army. So let's see how that works out for you. You
You
go ahead
mean
and do that.
Quad? You mean Quad? Madison's army doesn't, or Madison didn't do anything to Dank. You said Madison. What did Madison do to Dank?
Yeah, she said that Keish and Kai Sue were making money off of the fund that Dank's family had set up for Dank.
I
That
thought
Keish
Mimi
got
said
like
that.
$1,000 or $2,000 or whatever. And I mean
What?
yeah, Puffy,
Oh,
Kai, Keish,
oh,
they all let it be known. You fucks with Madison, you don't fucks with us.
oh! I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought that was
Yep,
Mimi. I'm so.
sure did.
Oh well,
Wait,
Lumi
Sheena,
said it
I
was
thought that was
Mimi.
Mimi too.
It was Mimi that said it, not Madison.
It was Mimi. No, but this
Okay, I could
whole,
have that wrong. But anyway.
no, but this whole
I could have that
war.
wrong. Excuse me, guys. Let me retract that. But anyway, Mimi was back in Madison, so you go ahead and see how that works out for you. Back either one of them and see.
No, but this whole war with Quad started because on Morbid's show, uh, or on, I think it was Morbid's TikTok live, I was talking about, it was either his TikTok, because he doesn't have a panel on YouTube. I was talking about how I was going to make Nani's and Marie like some cool dank AIs, because we have a little thruple chat. And when I went to search her name, this video popped up and it was made by Quad. So then, of course, I'm going to deep dive because I'm like, oh, I remember she bullied her really hard. And of course, I went far back because the videos are from 2025. And there was like 10 or 11 of them. And yeah, I'm going to voice it because I'm sorry. Like, if you made amends with somebody, the first thing I'm going to do is remove hate videos. Like, I didn't even make up with Skip and I removed the videos of her. Like, I'm over it. Like, there's no reason to have anti-Skip videos on my page anymore. It's done with. So why was there, especially after what happened, why why didn't she remove those videos and those photos, especially when her mother is active on this app? And that's why we're at this war, because she got butthurt that I called her out and she twisted it to stalking and lurking and me lying and whatever. I mean, I could take screenshots from my group chat of me telling Nani's and Marie how ugly you are, Claude, if you want, so I could prove that there's a group chat. But Yeah, this is how it all started. I was going to make some cool AIs because I like making AIs now, and found that video, and it led me to 10 or 11 more. She could have just gracefully taken them down, tucked her tail between her legs and left, but instead, she pointed out that she could have been on a flight. Oh, I'm getting reported. But, and here we are.
Yeah, that's odd that she, you know, we had our fights, but I never made videos about anybody. But I got lots made about me. I wonder if they're still up. Maybe I should go looking.
Oh, I'm in Morbid Server, and I said I encourage you guys to look at all the Vile videos. There was tons of Nicole, Fancy, just everybody. That's what she does, and like I'm not I'm not innocent. I got my 3 up there proving my point of quad, but I think those will stay because we all know she's never going to let this go.
Well, the sad thing is the fight could have been between you and her because that's how it started. But now
Hmm.
she seems to be wanting to drag everyone and their dog into this.
Because you guys didn't, what is it called? Gray rocking? Is that what the Golden Girls call it? Gray
Yeah,
rocking?
but just like I said on
Just say
K-Max
Golden
Live,
Girls.
Yes.
just like I said on K-Max Live, she wanted to know what am I going to do to you since you posted this? And I said I'm going to do the same thing to Erin that I did to Quad when she posted it about Nicole. I'm going to tell you I don't like it, that I don't agree with it, I don't approve of it, and then we're going to still be friends.
I
I think that
mean,
just because you don't agree with your friend that you have to hold like this whole panel debacle to like prove that you're having this conversation, it's just weird.
like, I'm sorry. Like, you know what? I didn't love Ethan any less when he was shoving needles in his arms. So why are we going to be the moral police and decide, the punishment and what we're going to do to our friends? And also, my friends don't need to parade me around an audience and tell other people what they're going to do to me. Because Crystal, you made it clear that you did not agree nor like, or you thought it was pretty rotten what I did, and you always are vocal about that. But it doesn't mean you need to stick me on a podium and start stoning me on, like, we'll say Keisha's live in the morning. This doesn't need to be a public thing. I don't know who she thinks she is that she needs to be involved in this.
Well, she certainly didn't do that to her friends when they were dragging me, making fun of my disabilities, making up lies that I'm an alcoholic, and all the other things that they did. So why should she expect me to do it for her when she didn't do it for me?
Robin, I want you to come up and explain that. I wasn't in nobody's live today. I didn't argue with nobody. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I haven't heard Belinda's not arguing with nobody.
Who are you talking about? See, this is the shit that pisses me off. I'm getting involved in shit that I'm not even involved in.
Belinda was hanging out with me all day in Discord.
Can you hear me? Because I'm in the
Yeah.
car. Let me shut the door. I don't know. I didn't get to hear it. I heard Fez and Amelia arguing on Coco's live. Keish said that you was arguing with someone. That's why I asked you who you was arguing with. She was playing it, but then Key came in running her mouth and got Keish upset, so she turned the live off. So that's why I was asking you who you got into it with on Coco's live. It wasn't a big deal.
I don't
Maybe
even
she
go in
got you mixed.
Coco's lives.
Well,
So
maybe
people
Oh,
she
so
need to
got
this
keep
you
me
mixed
out of
up.
shit. Keep me out of this bullshit. I don't get into
Oh,
this drama
Belinda.
shit.
Belinda, that would have been, if it would have been yesterday when Amelia was serving everyone.
Yeah,
So
you
remember,
was on there, Aaron, because I heard you
Oh, they
on
were
there
probably
too.
watching a replay, Belinda.
yeah, it was probably
It was a
yesterday.
replay.
Oh God.
Were you on any
There's so
panels
much drama
yesterday?
you can't even keep up with all this drama. It's just ridiculous.
But I don't recall Belinda and Coco going at it at all.
She didn't say Coco. She just said
Oh,
that all you guys were arguing. She started playing it, and then Key came in, start running her mouth, asking her why she
I
played
don't
it,
listen to
and Keish
Key.
got
She gets
upset and
by
just turned it
herself.
off.
oh, I wasn't on any panels with Key. The only panel
No,
I was on, yeah, I was
it
on
was
like yesterday with Sheena.
yeah, it was that one. She was just replaying it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on with Sheena and Ethan and Bree.
Okay, well, she might have got Belinda mixed up with someone. I was just asking Belinda who she was fighting with, and I think she misunderstood something.
Nobody.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure Keith just got confused because, there's so many people over here and so many people in our
Right.
lives, and there's only 8 in quads. So it's hard to get, so many people
Well,
over here and, only 8 to 5 people in quads lives. Can't keep
right.
track of us.
That's why when Belinda said I wasn't fighting with no one, I said, well, maybe she got you mixed up because there was a bunch of people. I heard Fez, you, and Amelia. But like I say, then Key come in running her mouth, got Keisha upset about playing it, so she just like logged off, and so I never even got to hear the rest of it.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't even in that at all. I don't go in
But
people's
all right,
lives.
that's
I
all it
watch
was.
from the window.
All right, well, kick me back down. Wasn't a biggie. I was just being nosy.
You want me to drop you?
Yeah.
Poor Belinda's always on the defense. It's the
I
opposite.
know.
No,
She's
Belinda's
like,
like, what did I do?
God, screw stand your ground and castle
Calm down,
doctrine.
calm down.
Belinda, just come stay at my house. I don't need weapons. I could just have you stay at my house if Quad's gonna come down here.
I want to be like Belinda when I'm older. Just start yelling at people.
Me too. She was
Right?
all quiet, and all of a sudden she goes, what?
I love that quality of yours, Belinda.
It's very East Coast.
Thank you.
She didn't. Belinda don't take no shit from nobody.
Nope, that's the way I was raised. I was raised with brothers, so I was the only girl.
Yeah, when Claude was talking about how my mom didn't raise me right, no, my parents raised me not to take shit from liars and manipulators and pieces of shit. That's why I react the way I do. I'm not going to take your crap. I also would never, ever blame a horrible angle photo on my beautiful mother, ever. I would never throw my mom under the bus like that.
I think that Sheena had the best story about that, but I don't think she can tell it right now.
But
Sheena, do
also,
you need
my
to
mom,
go?
she might be sitting at the like with the doctor. No, my mom's so feisty. She'd grab the phone and be like, "That wasn't me. That was her ugly ass."
That's probably what mine would do too.
I think we all have the same mom.
Right? But I think, Casey, like, we also wouldn't do that to our mothers.
Yeah, no,
We've
I
all
would
had camp
never.
slips. We've all been on camp. We've all had, it's just like Casey, I've seen you like dress down and I've seen you dress up. Like, you know, we just it's whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm 48. I don't care. Like I'm not out here to impress people.
Girl, me neither.
Like
I'm 45 and oh, that's their comeback now. It's 50 and I'm like, "Oh my God, are you serious? Do you think I know how old I am? But guess what? I'm going to act how I want to act."
dude, I am almost 50 and I'm proud of it because my skin don't look almost 50 because I don't drink. I've never
No,
smoked a
you look
cigarette.
good.
Thank you. And so I don't care. Like I feel good considering everything I've been through. My boobs don't sag. Like I am proud to be the age I am.
Same.
See, Evelyn understands. We've talked about skin and stuff.
But we grew up in an age where we're like, we don't give a fuck. The 90s and 2000s were crazy.
Oh my gosh, why does Sheena look like she's a corpse?
Oh no, she's laying down in the MRI machine probably. I don't know. Maybe we're looking at a poster. Oh,
Oh,
did the doctor hear us? No. Maybe we're looking at a poster. Oh,
oh,
did the doctor hear us, you think?
oh. Thanks, Jen.
Yeah.
As long as we don't hear get in the stirrups.
Oop. This is a late doctor's appointment, though.
Yep, Evelyn,
He's
hydration
ahead
is
of us.
key.
So it's 6 o'clock. I didn't think any offices would be open right now. I guess some are.
Thank you, Dreamer. I mean, I did go after you guys for no reason, but it was because Resident Midnight was my friend and she made it sound like you guys were like psychotic and going after her.
Well, that wasn't no reason. You went after them for a reason then.
But then finding out who she was and finding out that she literally went after her parents too and they did nothing. I mean,
What? You after her
it
own
tracks.
parents?
It tracks. So,
What?
I'll forever be sorry for that. That's why when people come to Ethan and I, we investigate. When they ask us to investigate people and find out, we're actually investigating them first and they have no idea.
But you still went after them for no reason. I mean, you had a reason, technically, because you were defending your friend and going with what your friend told you. You trusted your friend.
Yeah, but I mean, it just sucks because like
Yeah.
I feel super close to like, Crystal, like 'cause she's level-headed.
Yeah, it
And
sucks now,
then
but in the
yeah,
beginning, you didn't know. You didn't know.
no. I mean, Rez is the reason why I'm here, so I guess like that's a good thing,
Well,
because
I think
Ethan and I would
everything
have never been on this side of TikTok ever.
everything happens for a reason, and you end up right where you're supposed to be.
Like Ethan and I, like we stopped at uh the act. Like that's as far as we got with Gypsy Rose. The act was it. Like we had no other interest in her.
Yeah, but you and Ethan, I mean, have good hearts.
Thank you.
It's just the people that fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Well, see, we were doing that just in different neighborhoods on TikTok. We're just like it's like a fuck around find out true crime collab now. I don't
Jen.
know, but then it's like, like look, like last year, Morbid and I had beef
Mhm.
because of Toddy, and now it's like he's like one of my favorite people now. I'm like
Oh,
this
I
dude's
love
like
that
exactly
guy.
like me, like that's like look how that happened.
I hate when
You
people
sit
talk about him because he's not like that. Like, because I talk to him differently, I guess, than some of the people that just watch him. And I don't know. He's a good guy.
This is the thing. Like, so like Casey, you know me and you're like, you have a good heart, but you also know me to where if you like Google my husband or threaten my life, you're going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just exactly like him. It could be cultures. He's Korean and they have a very family oriented culture. It could be because I'm Italian. I mean, I don't know, but that's the thing. It's like, so I definitely connect with him on that level. We'll loyal people. And some people just don't get that.
Yeah, like I was like telling, I think it was I'm like Susan. That's to the Susan situation. I was like, he wouldn't have just picked Susan to just go after. Like, there's a reason. Like, and then like find out like it actually stemmed back from like last month. It's
Yeah.
just, and he let it go. He let it go until he saw multiple panels, and he just said something. But I don't think that he meant anything maliciously. I think he was really just troll. I don't think he would have really ever done anything to Susan.
No, I mean, shame on her for doing whatever that chant was, like that
Mm-hmm.
schoolyard chant. But and when I got on panel, I told her, I think it was more of like guilt by association, like how you acted with your friends.
Oh, y'all dropped? Okay, I'm frozen. Okay. Did you guys drop or did you get dropped? Okay, you can hear me? They got dropped? Okay, may have lost my panel. Okay, well, I love you guys, and we can always go live again later, and if not here, we can go on my backup. All right. Okay, love you guys, and I'll see y'all back here soon, okay? I don't know what I did. I probably said a lot. All right, love you guys. We'll talk soon. Love you, Cherry. All right, bye.